Wow.
They've been asked to Clarence House to show it there. It's been opened on the 19th, I think, of
March.
Now about 70 or 80. They've entered the Guinness Book of Records for the number of cinemas that it's opening in on one day.
Wow.
We have a big bash on the 15th of March, I think, in Leicester Square, where there's this big tent, which is heated by newspapers that are thrown away on the subway, you know, like London and today. The projector's run by pigeon shit and stuff like that.
Sorry about that, by the way.
Sorry, I said pigeon poo. Sorry. We're turning up on bikes, I think, or, you know, so down a green carpet, not a red carpet.
Can the show get any worse?
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I'm drowning, asphyxiated. I wanna break the spell that you've created. You're something beautiful, a contradiction. I wanna play the game, I want the friction. You will be the death of me. Yeah, you will be the death of me.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
This is from Lawrence Kirkwood, who's put this together. I must admit, when the voice came in at the start, I physically tensed up, which can't be a good thing for introductory music, can it?
Why is that? Because it's the matte.
Do you want to go near the microphone?
I am
'Cause
near it.
You're on plus 15 on the game.
I don't know. Something's happened to our settings.
It does. Does it sound weird in your ears? It sounds a
I
bit
sound weird.
I
You
sound
don't.
weird. I sound weird. You don't. You sound quiet.
Oh,
It's all a
I
bit
sound
tinny.
quiet, but you don't sound tinny.
I sound tinny.
I sound muffled and
I
quiet.
sound like, to me, what I sound like when I've just flown and then put headphones on. And I haven't flown anywhere. Lawrence, thank you for that. Good effort. We're probably going to delete that one, though, so don't be upset. We've got loads more to get
It's just
through.
used the old one, hasn't it, really?
Yeah, really, he's cheated. Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Eloise is here, but more importantly than that, Eloise, and don't take this personally, line 2 is here.
Oh, good evening, Ian.
Oh.
I bet you were glued to the radio yesterday.
Why? What happened?
Well, it was the Archers, wasn't it? 60 years old and a man fell off the roof.
I didn't realise. I caught 10 minutes of the
Well,
Archers.
I mean, didn't you tell me once that you were in it for a week playing a postman?
Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you played a postman called Fred Sludge, and you were allergic to pillar boxes.
Then that's what I did. Yes, that was
there
me.
Some, the characters that have been in it over the years.
Yeah,
I mean, amazing.
I think you're going to name
isn't
some,
it?
aren't you? Yes, go on, name some.
Dan and Doris.
Yes.
Walter Gabriel.
Yes.
Mrs. Perkins.
Yes.
The dog.
Yes.
Woman, Mrs. Anderson.
Yes. Yes. So it's the first show back of 2011 is what we're calling it, not 2011. I don't think that's...
No, because we're calling it 2012 and we've called it 2010, so you can't then start going 2011.
You can't start muffing around with it. So it's 2011.
Yeah.
Iain Lee here, Absolute Radio. Sarah was on before us, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Excellent. She brought her dog in again, I believe.
I know. Do you know, before we started the show, she spoke to me about that. She said, does Ian know that I heard him talk about that? I was like, yeah.
Eloise is here. Good evening.
Hello.
We're starting at 10 all this week.
Yes.
Nobody told us.
No.
Nobody told us, and I got a panicked text from Eloise, a phone call, whilst I was in the library using the internet. Haven't got the internet in my new house. No internet. Saying, Ian, we're on at 10 every night. Listen for the next week. Fine. We don't get any extra money for it, do we?
No.
No. Okay. It's very hot in this studio.
I don't think it's hot, but you do, because you have
boiling.
abnormal temperature.
It is boiling. I've been round. We've just moved house. We managed to move house on Wednesday, the 22nd of December. And I can't work the heating. I've got no idea how to work the heating. I can have it on really hot, or I can have it off. But I can't get the timer to work. I can't have gradations of heat. It's either really hot or off. And my wife and I are constantly arguing about the heat. I like it cold. She likes it hot.
Oh.
Terrible. We're never at the same temperature at the same time. Ever.
That's weird.
It is weird. I think it will be the thing that we divorce over.
Why? It's just temperature.
No, we've been arguing about it a lot. Imagine you're in the bedroom,
weird.
right? They're in the bedroom, and one of you likes it really cold with windows open. Me.
Oh, yeah.
One of you likes it really hot.
You even like the windows open in this weather.
Yeah, of course.
You should live in my room. It's like an ice box. I actually thought I was going to die of hypothermia last night.
Well, it's a very kind offer, Eloise, but I'm going to say no to that.
I'll swap with you. You don't have to
I'm
stay
staying
with
in my
me.
luxurious mansion house.
Is it a mansion house?
No, of course it's not a mansion house. It's very nice. Very nice. We'll talk.
You drew a stick house for me, but I couldn't really tell what it
I'll
looked
take
like.
a photo of it.
Yeah.
And I'll let you see it. Very nice neighbours. We've met all the neighbours. We'll talk about the neighbours tomorrow, because on tomorrow's show, we're going to do a whole nice show where I'm nice to everybody. You don't think I can do it? You can just raise your eyebrows then.
I think you can be nice to everyone else, but you can't be nice to me.
I can be nice. I'll be nice to you for a whole 3 hours.
I think that will be your main challenge.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Also, I tell you what you've
Yes.
got to do. This has got to be one of your dares.
Yes. What?
If
What?
you-
What dares?
Like, so to prove that you're a changed man.
Yes. Oh, my phone's
You've
going,
got to. Why do our phones keep doing that at the moment?
I don't know. The reason I'm being unprofessional, I'm doing a Steve Allen and leaving my phone on because my sister's coming in tonight. My big sister's coming in because she fancies had a man who's on at 11. And so I said, oh, come in and meet him and stuff. She's like, can I? Yeah. But so I've got to leave my phone on. I'm very nervous about my sister coming in.
Can I tell you about my challenge now?
Okay, yes.
One of the complaints that normally come in on the text,
Yeah.
you've got to phone them
Yeah.
and be really nice to them.
What do you mean?
Like, you'll probably get a
Oh, a
message.
nasty text.
Nasty text.
Yeah.
You've got to phone them and
Okay.
be so lovely to them. Not in a patronising,
No, in a
sarcastic
genuine way.
Yeah, a genuine way.
Okay.
Thank you so much for telling me about this, blah, blah, blah. But that's one of the things you've got to do.
Okay, I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
We might not get any nasty texts. I think no, my phone is nowhere near. Is that your
I haven't
phone?
even got mine on me.
This is unprecedented behaviour. Sorry, big sis, but I'm switching off my phone. If you turn up, we'll never know about it. I've never performed in front of my sister.
Performed. So this isn't the real you.
Oh no, of course this is not me. This is radio. This is radio me.
You talk like that in real life.
I do talk like it's the same voice, but I'm less of a knob. Oh, shut up! I'm much less of a knob in real
First
life.
thing you said to me when you came in today was something really knobby.
Wasn't the first thing. It was about 10 minutes into it.
Yeah.
And it was about 10 minutes into it. I was nice up until then. And then, yes, Eloise.
Not really. There was no hug.
I've
Normally
got
you
a
would do
cold.
that.
I didn't want to give you...
You didn't explain that.
You didn't stand up and I've got a cold. So we're both at
Because
fault
I
there.
was the one sat down working. You were the one walking
If I'd have
in.
come... Exactly, so you should have stood up to give me the hug. If I'd have
That's
leant
not my
over...
house.
If I'd have leant over to give you a hug, that would have been weird and threatening.
You always
can't-
do that, though.
You can't, if someone sat
You
down...
always do that.
I'm going to show you, right? If you're sat down... So sit down and you're at work, you're typing on the computer, and then I come in and I lean over...
You
That's
normally
weird.
do that.
That's
That's normally
weird.
how you do hug me.
No, you stand up and we hug.
But you come over to me.
And you stand up.
Yeah, but sometimes you've done that before and I've just gone, like
Anyway,
that.
I've got a cold, so you've got my cold now. But yes, I did rollick you because you, Eloise,
No, I'm not having this.
you ruined.
I think you're out of order. If you say this again, I think you're well out of order.
You ruined my New Year.
I'm never ever getting you anything ever again.
Eloise bought
I
me.
always try and be really thoughtful.
Eloise bought me a DVD for my birthday.
You think I'm taking this as a joke. I'm
and
not.
We saved it for a special occasion. My wife and I, like, it was a horror film.
Hang on. Can I just explain?
Please do.
Iain, I know that Iain and Fandango love a little bit of a horror film together.
love 'em.
So I went into HMV and said to the man, do you like horror films? Yeah, I do. Okay, can you recommend a really good one for me? That's something that he might not have seen.
Yeah, no.
And this is what I got.
She got me a film called Dead Mary. And the cover looks really spooky. And we watched it. And for 30 minutes, nothing happens, but it's fine because it's like lots of sexy people, sexy women and sexy men, and it's all good. And then for like 20 minutes, some stuff sort of happens, a little bit spooky. And then not a lot of stuff happens. And then some stuff happens that you don't quite understand. And then the credits rolled. And me and Fandango go, what? And this is what we chose to do on New Year, was watch that film that you had given us. Thank you for giving it us. I'm not in any way dissing the act of giving. Very generous, very thoughtful. You did well done. Not so well done on the fact that it ruined our New Year's Eve. Very poor start to 2011.
That is not even a backhanded compliment. That is an out-and-out horrible thing to say.
You're welcome. Then I looked it up on IMDb, and it gets 4 stars.
Which normally
Out of 10.
things are marked out of 5, so...
You're correct. If it had been using the traditional 5-star system, it would have been an excellent film. What was your New Year's? I'm assuming
Hang on, I didn't even look at that IMBD whatever.
Yeah.
I just went on the advice of a gentleman in HMV.
Never trust a man in a shop. Never trust a man in a shop.
Anyways, it's irrelevant. It's the effort and the thought, and I always give you presents that are nice and thoughtful, and you just being horrible about them. I'm gonna get you crap for your birthday. I'm gonna get you a Kit Kat like what you got me on my last Christmas.
I like a Kit Kat.
That's what you're getting, a Kit Kat chunky.
Delicious.
No, I'm going to get you that cake from that vegan bus you made me go to.
Oh, no, don't give me that. That was bloody horrible. That was our Christmas party 2009. That was horrible. What was your New Year's?
I went to a cocktail party.
Oh, I see. Did you have to dress up in clothes from the 50s?
No, although I kind of split my time between two different parties, and one you had to dress up as countries.
As what?
Countries.
Okay, yes. Strange emphasis on the word there. Yes, okay.
And I didn't have a clue what to go to, and I literally had 5 minutes to pack a bag.
How do you dress as a country?
Well, for instance, my friend Sam went as Africa, and she wore like a...
Don't tell me she blacked up.
No.
Oh, my God.
She wore like a headscarf and a sarong and looked quite ethnic.
Yeah.
And then someone went as an Arab.
Just going off a slight tangent, I once knew someone who was the boyfriend of a friend. I didn't know him, but he had been done for beating up for a racist attack. Right? So he'd been in the press. He was quite famous, done for a racist attack. Horrible, horrible thing. There was a fancy dress party at a place I was working at. I didn't go, but this guy who's been done for a racist attack turned up, blacked up, and was going, "Hello there." Now, I'm thinking, that's kind of a bad thing to do anyway. But if you've been in the press for beating up a young... Anyway.
Is it racist to black up then?
Yes. Although not if you're Matt Lucas.
Why?
Because he's allowed to do it.
Why is he?
On Come Fly With Me. I think it wasn't racist, then it was racist, then it wasn't racist again. Because Ant and Dec did it a few years ago, and I think they kind of turned it around. It's racist
will I
to
get
go...
into trouble if I tell you something?
I don't know. What are you going to tell me?
Have
you blacked up?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this is the show tonight.
As a Jamaican Rastafari.
I genuinely don't know if it is. 0330 123 1215. Is it racist to black up? And this is not, flippant.
I didn't mean it in a racist way.
Of course, maybe it's the intention is the thing that makes it racist or not. I don't know. If you're black and you saw someone blacked up, we can ask this question, I think.
I think we're grown up.
I think we can ask this question because we're doing it in a sensible way and our tongues are not on our cheeks. If you're black and you saw someone a white person blacked up, would you be offended by that? 0330 123 1215. There we go. That's a topic to start 2011 with, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you had a good New Year's?
No.
Oh.
Well, it was good. I was very ill the next day.
Drinking?
Yeah.
I watched your film. I was in bed by 10:15 listening to Talk Sport. And at midnight, the boy is sleeping so badly at the moment, so badly. I've not had a good night's sleep for 2 weeks. At midnight, I was in his bedroom trying to get him to sleep, and then some fireworks went off, so we watched the fireworks, which was quite nice. But apart from that, it's a bit rubbish. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Iain Lee here on Absolute Radio. Eloise is here. Adam Ant is coming back at 11 o'clock, which I'm very, very excited about because I'm a huge Adam Ant fan after he came in last time and was absolutely charming and we saw his gig and it was wonderful. My sister is coming in who loves Adam Ant. She's got a bit of an Adam Ant crush, so I've kind of said she could come in, but I've never performed in front of my sister. So if you've ever had to... This is what we can throw out. We can ask the blacking up thing. We can also ask, have you ever invited your sibling to work? Ever had to do something in front of your sibling that you've kind of been embarrassed about, you've never done before, it's made you feel a bit uncomfortable? 0330 123 1215. We'll have some of your calls after this. Thank you very much.
Slow down, you're gonna crash. You should watch your step. Don't
This is Absolute Radio. The £1,000 mixtape. You can win £1,000 a day throughout January. To win the cash, just identify the clips of the songs that you can hear on our lovely radio stations. This is Absolute Radio.
I'm
keep well.
Say the voice of Absolute Radio is Matt Berry, but I think they've got it wrong. Yes, very, because Iain Lee does Monday to Thursday, 11 p.m. till 1 a.m. Yes, sirree. Online, on digital, 12:15 a.m. Download the podcast and listen again.
Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you've got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes it seems the going is just too rough, and things go wrong no matter what I do. Now and then it seems like life is just too much, but you've got the love I need to see me through. When food is gone, you are my daily need. Oh, when friends are gone, I know my Savior's love is real. You know it's real. You got the love. 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 Time after time, I think, oh Lord, what's the use? Time after time, I think it's just no good. 'Cause sooner or later in life, the things you love, you lose. But you've got the love I need to see me through. You got the love. 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 You got the
It's all coming back to me now. I think I remember how to do this. I was quite anxious about doing a show for the first time in 2 weeks because you kind of get rusty and you forget things and it's all a bit, you know. But we're getting there. It's good to be back. Starting from 10 every night this week. Normally, we start at 11, but this week, for this week only, we're starting at 10. Still 3-hour shows. And next week, we're back to being 11 till 1. Iain Lee, Absolute Radio, 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. I'm guessing, because we are starting a bit earlier, that there are people listening to this who've never heard this show before and are thinking, this is awful. This is, like, awful. It's the best it's literally the best I can do. It doesn't work either unless you call in. It's not one of those shows where I'm a jock and I play tracks and go, well, that was Florence and the Machine from Florence's #1 award-winning debut album, Lungs. Cover of the song originally by Candy Staton and The Source. I'm not one of those jocks that does that. It's kind of a phone-in show where I talk about stuff and you phone in and you talk about the stuff I've talked about, or you talk about stuff that you want to talk about that's irrelevant to the stuff I've talked about. Or you phone up and tell me I'm crap. I was trying to describe the show to my new neighbours the other day. A nice couple, I guess in their 60s. And he says, so Iain, what do you do? I said, I'm a radio presenter. Oh, what station are you on? Absolute. Not heard of it. And what is a music show? I said, well, it's more of a phone-in show. Topical, like Nick Ferrari. Well, no, not really. How would you... Here's what you can help me with tonight. I'm going to be meeting a lot of new neighbours because we've just moved, and I'll tell you about the neighbours tomorrow on the night show because it's been very nice so far. They've all been delightful, absolutely, like properly delightful. But how would you describe this show to my neighbours? Can you just come up with a way that because I don't want to say, well, I go on the radio and basically I'm this foul-mouthed knob and I'm a bit shouty, and because they're not going to be impressed by that, are they? So I need a way to describe the show that is kind of true, but isn't going to offend my posh neighbours. 0330 123 12 15 is the phone number. Press button 1. You'll speak to Eloise. We'll call you back, so it won't even cost you that much money. Also, is it ever acceptable to black up? Who had the dullest New Year? I watched a scary film that weren't scary. I was in bed by 10:15 listening to Iain Collins. It was great. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. You know, we've got a baby and stuff, and sleep is very precious. And we haven't had much of that the last couple of weeks. So I enjoyed it, but it was, you know... I never get New Year. I don't understand what New Year is about, really. It's just very... It's a very, very strange thing. And have you ever invited your sibling to work? My big sis is coming in later on. I love her very much, but I've never really performed in front of her, and it's a bit weird, and she's a bit uncomfortable with it. It's going to be a strange kind of thing. 0330 123 1215. Charlie's in Oxford. Hello, Charlie.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Charlie.
You have a good Christmas?
Yeah, it was all right.
Good. Well, a friend of mine wants to play a game with you tonight. It makes sense in a minute.
Okay.
Right. Basically, he's found a word that makes me sort of go into a spasm and sounds a bit naughty.
Okay.
And he wants to make you guess this word.
Okay, so there's a word that I say that... What does no one else ever say it? Or is it the way I say it, or what?
No, not that you say generally. He's just found out tonight in a sentence, he said.
Oh, he's found a word.
I go into a random spasm.
Okay, okay, so you were talking with your friend. What's your friend's name?
Callum,
okay. So Callum was just talking, and in the middle of a sentence, you started shaking.
More, and making some weird noises.
Wow, okay, this is exciting, all right. Okay.
Okay, what's the hint, Callum?
I don't have a clue. Yes,
Okay, a clue would be... There's a medicine you can put on somewhere on your face. There's 2 of these words we found now.
Biactol.
No.
Oxycute.
No, you're getting way too scientific, yes.
Sorry?
Oh.
Vaseline.
He said, if I couldn't hear you. That's Callum's hint.
Well, hang on. So the hint is, if I couldn't hear you, and a medicine you put on your face.
Yeah, well, around you, somewhere, a part of your face.
So your ear?
Yeah.
Ear?
Yeah, that's not the word.
So, what?
What do you put in your ear?
Cotton buds.
No.
Fingers. A penis.
No.
Eardrops.
Yeah. There you go. Right, I'm back. There you go, you found my word.
It's eardrops.
No. Yes.
Why do eardrops make you spasm? Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Callum. That's, eardrops. Really? I like eardrops. Make your ears go all waxy. Did you know that young boys at about the age of 5 they don't go deaf, that's a slight exaggeration, but they have a huge build-up of wax. And they go a bit deaf, yeah, it's not an exaggeration. Apparently it's quite common. I didn't know that. I didn't have a clue about that at all. But apparently it's quite common. Noel Taylor!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Noel. What?
It's okay. I just asked you if you had a good Christmas. That's all.
Yes.
Good. I've got an invention that can make your listeners rich.
Yes.
It's a forking knife. It's a fork that has a knife on the side of it.
Yes.
It can be made out of plastic or made out of chrome.
They exist already. They're called sporks.
You're joking me, aren't you?
Well, the spork is one better because it's a fork, a knife, and a spoon. So it's 3 in 1.
Oh, I've never seen it. Oh, how embarrassing.
Oh no, the sporks are everywhere.
Oh, I saw you on Celebrity. I'm a Celebrity. Come dine with me or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, I still didn't win. Yes.
Oh, but I can understand why you moved.
Thank you, Noel. I've just been sent a picture by my brother-in-law, Matthew. We're asking, is it ever acceptable to black up? Because I don't know. I don't know if it's racist, if it's not, if it's good racism, bad. I don't know. Middle-class dilemmas. White middle-class dilemmas. And Matthew has sent me a picture of my sister-in-law blacked up. And that really is quite remarkable. Really is quite remarkable. Thank you very much for that, Matthew. It's good to know you're listening in Sweden. To this rubbish. See, now I'm embarrassed because my sister's coming in and my brother-in-law is listening. And his mind works like a computer. There's me spouting this kind of puerile nonsense. We put penis in your ear. And my brother-in-law, who's literally 98% Linux, is listening to this tosh. Okay, let's go to Sally from Crewe.
Hello.
Hello, Sally from Crewe.
Hi, yeah, you all right, mate?
I'm all right, my love.
Have you had a happy Christmas?
Turn your radio off.
Oh, well, hold on, I'll turn it down.
Turn it off.
Turn it down.
Off.
Hold on.
Off.
Did you have a happy holiday?
Okay, right, listen, this is the only time, the last time I'm going to answer this question, all right? I had a good Christmas, and New Year was all right. Now, I don't want anybody else...
Bless you, love.
I don't want anybody else phoning me up asking me, because that's like years ago. It's gone.
Can you play something by the Happy Mondays, though, for
it's
us?
you,
And it's me, Cuss, and Lee Austin.
Oh, for
please,
goodness sakes.
anything,
It's
please,
you
by the
again.
Happy Mondays.
All right, we had a bit of a laugh at your expense the other day, didn't we?
I know you did.
I know, and it was all a bit of fun.
Hey, but...
Okay, what, you want a Happy Monday song, do you?
Yeah, please, you know, anything. Kinky Afro, anything by the Happy Mondays.
You want Kinky Afro?
Go on, that'll do, yeah. Yeah, bud.
All right, so, Sally...
We're all here listening to you.
Sally, do you want to announce and introduce it, and I'll play it? You announce it.
Go on, then. Go on.
You announce
This
it.
is the Happy Mondays, the Kinky Afro.
Not a chance in hell. So simple as that. Adam Ant is coming on at 11 o'clock. Hopefully, fingers crossed. There's something in the air, but fingers crossed it shall be good and fine and dandy. We're looking forward to that, as he's an absolute star. My sister's coming in because she's got a bit of a crush on him. I hope he doesn't mind. I've not checked with him. I hope it's all right. If not, it could be a little bit awkward. So we shall see. Let's go to Christopher from West Wickham. Hello, Christopher.
Hello, good evening.
Yes. You sound like David Frost there.
Oh.
Hello,
okay.
good evening, and welcome. Hey, I discovered I can do a Chris Tarrant impression.
Oh, okay.
But I've got to be looking down. I might not be able to do it now. I was doing it the other day and it was brilliant. Okay. Oh, no, that's not it. Hang on. Who wants to be a millionaire?
So, what you've done is you've learnt how to be a television presenter.
You taking the piss?
Well, of course.
Good,
I mean,
good
this is the thing. Actually, I was going to mention.
Oh, yeah.
Because you wanted a description of the show.
That's what I'm after. I've moved into a posh neighbourhood. Posh neighbours, they asked me to describe the show the other night, and I was, so I need a good, concise, accurate, yet misleading description of the show.
Okay. Well, then I'd say, well, what happens is, you play some of that music stuff that they have nowadays, some of that music stuff, like, for example, Florence and the Machine or something like that, you know, some of that music stuff that they have. I don't really like music. And then you invite some people to call in, and they call in, and then you judge them live on the air.
I do what to them?
Judge them.
I thought you said joust them. Jousting callers live on air would be awesome!
So anyway, that's what you wanted, the description there. Anything else? Or, I mean, usually you ask that.
Ever blacked up?
No, I've never done it.
Is it racist?
I've dressed up in oh, actually, I don't know why. So it's not even close to the...
Say it.
To the
You've got to
same
say it
thing.
now, because I want to know how your mind's working.
I once let somebody put a woman's makeup on my face.
And I bet it was a girl, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
You're a sucker. Because every girlfriend, apart from my wife, I don't think she has, every girlfriend I've ever had has always said, Ian, can I put some makeup on you? No, you can get stuffed is what you can do. You're not putting makeup on me, you silly mare.
And then what she did was, she gave me some slippers. Because she had a spare pair of slippers. So basically, I walked home through Constance in the middle of the night, wearing makeup with a bag with slippers in them. So, yeah, I'm mad, I am. Yeah.
I bet your New Year's was quite dull, wasn't it?
Sorry?
I bet your New Year's was quite dull.
We stayed in and watched the Hootenanny.
Okay, I think I've managed to wring out all of the entertainment and joviality from this phone call that I can, Christopher, so I suggest you hang up. Thank you.
Absolute
Radio. £1,000 mixtape. Test your knowledge of music and win £1,000 a day. Throughout January. To win the cash, just identify the clips of the songs that you can hear on our lovely radio stations. This is Absolute Radio.
There's more to life than a sports utility vehicle. There's a snow won't stop me doing the school run utility vehicle. A snowball fight on the side of a mountain utility vehicle. And a shoveling snow off the driveway is a thing of the past utility vehicle. That's why we built the Volvo XC range. The Swedish utility vehicles. For more information, talk to your local dealer or visit volvocars.co.uk/snow. Volvo. For life.
What does the BGR in BGR Bloomer stand for? B means you'll be hard-pressed to find a better solicitor if you've been injured in a road accident that wasn't your fault. G is for the good news that you could claim compensation for medical expenses and loss of earnings too. And R is because BGR Bloomer can help you reach a speedy settlement. BGR Bloomer. Fast, friendly and free. Call 0800 177 999. 0800 177 999.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Always when we fight, I try to make you laugh till everything's forgotten. I know you hate that. Always when we fight, I kiss you once or twice, and everything's forgotten. I know you hate that. I love you Sunday sun. The week's not yet begun, and everything is quiet, and it's always you and me, always and forever. You and me, always and forever. Ba, 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 ba. It was always you and me, always. You tell me I'm a real man. Try to look impressed, not very convincing, but you know I love it. Then we watch TV till we fall asleep. Not very exciting, but it's you and me, and we'll always be together. You and me, always and forever. Ba, 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 ba. It was always you and me, always and forever. You and me, always and forever. Ba, 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 ba. It was always you and me, always and forever. You and me, always and forever. Ba, 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 ba.
This is kind of weird. My sister's in the studio. Hey, Joe. Hello. Speaking, does that one? Oh no, we're speaking to this one. Oh, does that one work?
One that works. Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm very well, thank
This
you.
is weird, you being here.
I know.
I genuinely feel very uncomfortable.
Just pretend I'm not here.
I can't because you're sat directly opposite me. Did you have a good New Year?
I had a fantastic New Year.
Did the kids have a sleepover?
Yes, eventually.
And were they very excited?
They were very excited and they eventually got to sleep about 1:30 in the morning.
I think our boy's sleeping terribly at the moment.
Is he?
He's no sleep at all. He's constantly in our bed now.
Naughty boy.
Although on New Year's I got up to look after him at 10 to midnight, and then me and him looked at the fireworks at midnight out of the window. So that was nice.
That's nice.
For hard work. Adam Ant's coming in 15 minutes.
I know.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Have you still got a big crush on him? Put that a little bit closer. There we
Okay. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Maybe.
go. Maybe. I'm going to take a call. Let's go to hello, Gatford.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening. Say hello to my sister.
Hello, Mrs. Lee. No, that's not your name.
Not his wife.
First of all, she's not my wife. Secondly, that name's made up.
Right. Hello, Ian's sister.
Stop flirting with my sister,
Hello to
Gafford.
you
Not
as well.
flirting. Your sister does live in the borough of Lewisham, though. I know this from...
I'm scared.
I've not said that, have I? I've not said that on the radio, have I?
You said where... Roughly. You said
Ian.
you've gone to visit her, so...
Ian.
I know I did give out your postcode and phone number once, just for a
Yeah,
laugh. Just for
But apart from that, I barely know anything
As long
about
as you've kept my date of birth to yourself.
an hilarious Scott Mills type prank. So, Gatford, what do you want?
Well, I thought I'd introduce firstly, Happy New Year.
Oh, come on, listen. That was ages ago.
Oh, okay. Well, no, but yeah, fair enough. I also wanted to try and introduce a new catchphrase for the new year.
Yeah.
Flying.
Sorry?
You asked me how I am. I'm flying.
Flying?
Flying.
Why? I don't get it.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, I would put a little bit more work into that.
By about November, I think I'll be there.
Yeah. Gatford, ever blacked up?
Well, now...
So I should just explain to my sister, we're trying to find out if it's ever acceptable to black up after the whole kind of come fly with me, and then there was another reason why we were talking about it. I can't remember why, but I don't know if it's offensive or not.
We're children of the 70s. I think to us it's a taboo thing.
I think it is, but maybe kids these days are rediscovering that maybe it's fine. I don't know. No black people have phoned up to tell me. I guess that would be the definitive answer. But Gatford?
Yeah, I've done it for combat reasons.
Why?
Well, have you ever been... You must have been paintballing in your life.
I've never been paintballing. I'd love to.
Yeah, you can kind of do the whole thing where you sort of put boot polish in your face so you blend in better with the surroundings.
You actually bothered to do that. I don't want to be rude, Gatford. I've seen you. You're a big lad. You would need a lot of boot polish.
I did actually go through several tones.
Yeah.
No, it was only on the face, so...
that stuff is hard to get off as well.
Yeah. Plus the amount of paint that I got probably didn't help as well.
No.
I got shot quite a lot.
Well, Gatford, I'm going to cut you off now because you're getting quite boring.
What, more boring than...
There we go. Let's go to... it's Jerry in Kidsgrove. Hello, Jerry.
Hello.
Hello, Jerry. How are you doing?
All right. You know Adamant once appeared in The Equalizer?
He did appear in The Equalizer, yes. He was in quite a few sort of things in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, he's quite a star.
Yeah, he's a big star.
I've got a phrase for you.
A phrase?
Ian Lee's Eclectic Bash.
Ian Lee's what?
Eclectic Bash.
Eclectic Bash?
With no gash.
With no gash. That sounds a little bit vulgar. We're trying to find... You're allowed to laugh. We're trying... Because we've moved into the posh neighbourhood. And the neighbours have been asking me what the show is kind of like and what happens. Well, exactly. I need a kind of snappy way of describing it. But I can't say, it's kind of like an eclectic bash, but with no gash.
No,
I couldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that.
Any other suggestions, Jerry?
I bought a Sinclair QL for Christmas.
What, this Christmas?
Yeah.
A Sinclair QL? But that's from like 1984.
Always wanted one.
I've got one in the attic. You could have had that.
Always wanted one. They're absolute crap.
They are spectacularly rubbish.
Were you a Sinclair man or a Commodore man?
I was a BBC man. I had a BBC.
There was a Dragon 32.
We don't talk about the Dragon 32.
I'm sorry.
That gets laughed at. Every time I mention that in retro circles, they just kind of laugh.
I've got the complete set of Input magazines.
I used to like Input magazine.
Problem is, I've got Parkinson's, so I can't type the bloody programme.
Oh no! Can't you? You have to hire someone. You don't want to type those programs in anyway. I remember. Do you remember that one we typed on the Dragon? It was like supposed to be an underground sewer game, and it took a whole weekend.
And it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
I think there was a couple of the lines had been like got wet or something, and it wasn't going to work. Jerry, I wouldn't bother typing it in.
No, it took me 3 years.
It probably would do, and it wouldn't be worth it.
Do you know the?
Sorry?
Do you know they left all the mistakes till the final edition?
Of Input magazine?
Yeah,
That's a
then
bloody
gave
scandal.
a leaflet out with all the mistakes.
I have a good mind to go back in time and kick up a stink about that.
Marshall Cavendish.
There we go, that'll learn them. Jerry, thank you very much for that. I want to say that the show's not normally like this, but it's kind of normally like this. Hey, do you want a song?
Me?
Yeah.
Or the listeners?
No, you.
Yes, please.
What song would you like?
Can I really choose any song?
Well, hang on a minute. As long as it's on the system, yes. So that narrows it down quite a bit.
Okay, do you have on your system, because I've had it in my head all day, Both Ends Burning by Roxy Music?
Oh, I don't know if we do. Let's have a look. I got to type on the computer. Both ends. There's Bouncy Lady.
Not one of Brian Ferry's
No,
finest.
hang on. Let's try artists. Let's try Roxy Music.
Yeah.
Oh, Roxy. What did you want?
Both ends burning.
Both ends burning. No. Disappointing. Okay, one strike.
Have you got Dog on Wheels, Bell and Sebastian?
We've got that. Yes, we had that. Dougie wanted that. I think when he came in. Dog on Wheels. Let's have a. Oh, no, hang on a minute. I've got Dogtanian and the Musker Hounds. Hang on a minute. Bell.
With an E on the end.
Yeah, I know how to spell it. Jeez. Oh, this is really disappointing. If I had my iPod, I could play it because I've got it on my. Oh, hang on.
So could I.
All right. Have you got your iPod here?
No.
Got Big Scary Animal by Linda Carlisle. My iPod's in the car.
I don't think mine's here.
All right. Okay. Pick another song. Go on.
Oh, this is so hard.
As soon as you pick another song, you can meet Adamant because he's out there.
Pressure.
I know. So Adamant is out there,
I know.
pacing up and down, looking at his watch, tutting because you can't pick a song.
What would be
Joe.
even worse is if this was going out on the radio right now.
That would be terrible.
Awful.
You should come in more often. This is fun.
Have you got any friendly fires? You must have some friendly
Who are
fires.
Friendly Fires?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Are they like Arcade Fires?
No.
Friendly Fires, yes. Okay, pick a Friendly Fire song.
Skeleton Boy.
Yes, we got that song! That was hard work. Thank you very much, Joe. Back in a second.
I close my eyes on the dance floor. Forget about you. I lose myself in flashing colors. I've got to see it through. You're too much. I take it that we're over. Should we even care at all? Too much, too much. Let's shake hands and say goodbye. Your love is all, but even despite it all, give me a hand. Let's face this night and see through. Your love is all, but even despite it all, give me a hand. Let's face this night and see through. Right by my feet, lay broken glasses. Your skeleton boy, sweat from the walls, drips on my shoulder. I've got to see it through. You're too much. I take it that we're over. Should we even care at all? You're too much, too much. Shake hands and say goodbye. Before the sun comes up, shake hands and say your love is all, but even despite it all, give me a hand.
Right, I think I've got all the right microphones up. My sister Jo is here. Hello, Jo.
Hello.
Georgina is here.
Hi.
And Adamant is here.
Hello.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm good, yeah.
It's nice to see you again.
Thank you, it's nice to be back.
I was just saying that my sister and I, and Eloise, who's disappeared, she may be making drinks.
She is.
We saw you at the Electric Ballroom in Camden. It sounds really patronising. You were really good.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know what I was expecting. I'd never seen you before, but you were good. I tell you what I was surprised at, is you're a brilliant guitar player as well.
Yeah, I've always played guitar, but
Yeah.
I've never really... I was too busy singing.
I'm just going to put this a little bit up.
Sorry.
A little bit, Adam. It's all right. There we go. I don't want to whack you in the face. Go on.
Right. Yeah, I was always busy singing. I used to play on about half a dozen songs.
Yeah.
But now, it's like the reverse, because I'm not sort of running around so much.
Yeah.
Because I damaged my knees, that I've always wanted to play a bit more guitar, so I'm sort of playing them.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's really lovely. I love guitar.
Now, it's obvious what I got from that gig is that you enjoy doing it. Because you were on the stage like the cock of the walk. You were completely controlling it, and there were great moments where you just stood still, with your arms crossed, just staring out. Wonderful.
Yeah, I think it's a bit like a sportsman. I've always approached it like an athlete. It's always been I trained like an athlete.
Yeah.
I didn't drink, smoke, take drugs. I had no problem with that at all.
Did you do none of that? Because
No,
you
none
were
of
a
that.
big pop star. There was a lot of that stuff going on, surely.
It was all around you, but I mean, it was all common sense. I just sort of... I mean, some people can handle their drinks, some can handle their, their drugs to a degree. I just think that's sort of suicidal, really.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, the softer ones lead to harder ones, etc. But the main problem's boredom, and if you can't read a book... I was lucky, I like books, and I like to, wherever I went, I'd go and have coffee, and I write a journal.
Yeah.
So it was more or less quite a disciplined thing.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that. But on stage, that's it. It's like, that's my race. It's like I'm trying to get it better, and I'm never satisfied with it. So it's always, to me, there's always something better I can be doing.
Without being rude, you're pushing 40.
56.
Shall we say? Oh, well, I was being... You did like 2.25 hours, 2.5 hours?
Yeah, we're going for 3. Bruce Springsteen does 3.
But let's beat Springsteen. But yeah, they're all Bruce Springsteen songs, though. You couldn't listen to 3 hours of that, could you?
Well, he probably couldn't listen to 3 hours of mine. But the thing about him was, in the 80s, it was him. You know, there was only him, and maybe Prince, and then Michael Jackson later on. But there's always got to be someone else that you respect, and you think, oh, well, you know, if he's doing 3, you want to do more. I used to do like 2 and a bit, maybe 2.5, but that was encores. But this, I just wanted to do all the early stuff, so the audience were hearing stuff from very early, B-sides, all stuff from Dirk, and really not just going for sort of the hits. And then when I did play the hits, they were kind of, you know, fuller and more live, you know, and covers. I did a lot of covers.
Jo, you came a bit late. You missed Deutsche Girls.
I know, the first single I ever bought.
Was that the first single you ever bought?
Yes.
Ooh.
The first single I ever bought was Ryan Paris, La Dolce Vita. Do you remember that?
I know, you're obsessed with that song.
Yeah, it was. You don't remember that song, do you?
What was that?
Ryan Paris, La Dolce Vita.
No.
It was rubbish.
I remember What's the Matter, You?
Joe Dolce?
Yeah.
Maybe you should work that into your set.
No. I don't know, there's worse ones than that.
What was the first single you bought, Adam? Do you remember?
Yeah, Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Tiny Tim?
Tiny Tim. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad one.
And then the EP was Magical Mystery Tour.
Beatles,
that was my mum worked for McCartney, like cleaning his house. But I remember buying the actual EP, and what struck me wasn't just the music, but the actual book, because it was a booklet.
Yeah. Oh, the EP's a beautiful thing,
it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I don't think there's ever been anything quite as beautiful as that. Even the albums never touched that. They really went for it. So in a way, I got immersed in that. But Tiny Tim was really my... I was something about him just appealed to me.
Tiny Tim was
completely crazy.
Georgina, first single you ever bought?
Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Oh, no, I don't believe that for a second. You're just saying that to be
when
cool.
I was 5, that's when Freddie Mercury died, and everything,
Jesus,
like it all came out again.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I fell in love with all the harmonies and all that stuff, and my mum was really into it, played the album all the time, and so that's why it was the first single I ever
You
bought.
saying you were 5 when Freddie died, I feel really old now. I think I was like 17 or 18 or something.
University when he died.
Oh, man. Eloise, the first single you ever bought?
It was Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini.
Which one, the Timmy Mallet version?
That's okay.
It was on 7-inch vinyl.
Well, there we go. That says it all. Listen, very excitingly, Adam, we got a couple of your new songs that we're going to play in a bit.
Yeah.
If that's all right. We've had to bleep the swear words out.
There's one in there, but I know that Lily Allen, who's one of my favourite artists, one of her songs was a bit naughty, and they managed to sort of bleep it out, and it didn't affect the song.
Yeah.
But I very rarely do that unless it's necessary. But, it fits in with the nature of it. But really, they're two. It's just I'm bringing out a double A side single.
Yeah.
And they're they're completely different. They're quite harsh, and then there's another track which really represents the feel of the album.
Yeah.
Because it's a double album final. And
all right, listen, I've got to play some adverts.
Yeah,
when we
go
come
on,
back, we'll play one of the new songs.
Because this is the first time it's ever been played anywhere. This first time in 15 years I played anything new.
How exciting.
Hang on a minute, excuse me.
So,
is this a world premiere?
It could be, yeah.
Sweet, that'll do me. We'll hear it after this.
We are Absolute Radio. Women want us, men want us too. The £1,000 mixtape. We have thousands and thousands of thousands and thousands of pounds to give away to you throughout January. Just identify the clips of the songs that you can hear on our lovely radio stations. Absolute Radio.
For all the night shift workers, workaholics, clubbers and night owls, or people who just need to know when that direct debit's coming out of their account. At Lloyds TSB, our UK-based phone bank staff are available 24/7 to help you manage your money at a time that suits you. Talk to us on 0845 300 000. Lloyds TSB, for the journey. Calls may be monitored and recorded.
If you have a chip in your windscreen, make just one call direct to Autoglass. We're the experts. We can usually repair that chip for free if you fully comp, and it won't affect your no claims bonus.
Call Autoglass directly on 0800 234 234 or book online at autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair, Autoglass replace.
Text us. If you insist on forwarding on those bad taste jokes, then don't forget, text to 81215, cost 50p, plus your standard network rate.
Absolute Radio.
After a new floor, then get down to B&Q, the only sale worth talking about. There's 15% off when you spend £50 or more on all kitchens, bathrooms, tiling and flooring. So Burning Beach laminate flooring is only £3.81 per square metre, just £9.52 per pack to take away today. So get to B&Q double quick. B&Q, making it easier.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Blokes, you've got to laugh when they tell you a joke. Hard men, tip-top, step away or they'll beat you up. Ooh, they are the hard men. Ooh, they are the tough blokes. McQueen, Tim Roth, Vinnie Jones, you can all huff. Winston, Streatham, don't get in me way, pal. Ooh, the hard men. Ooh, they are the tough blokes. Ooh, they are the 1%ers. They are the 1%ers. They are the 1%ers. They are the 1%.
the master at work in the studio, Adam and Hard Men, Tough Blokes. A world exclusive. And I'm very honoured you let us play that, boss. Thank you very much. We've got Sue Webber's emailed in saying that she is very excited that you're on the radio. Could you say hello to Sue?
Sue?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Sue. How are you, my love?
I like your posh voice.
I hope you're enjoying the show.
That's your telephone voice.
Yes, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Have you still got plenty round the back?
I've got plenty round the back.
Okay. Because
I've got plenty round
That's
the
what
back.
he says to all the girls.
David from Surbiton has emailed in asking, what does that mean?
Look, mate, come round and I'll show you. But I've got plenty round the back. Oh, can I say hello to Boz Bora, please?
Please say hello to Boz Bora.
Hello, Boz Bora.
Hi, Boz.
He's listening.
Who's Boz Bora?
He's a guitarist. He's played. He wrote half the album with me.
Yeah.
He plays with Morrissey. He writes Morrissey's stuff.
Oh, okay.
And he played at the gig at the garage recently.
Ah, okay.
He was a big, smart, handsome rockabilly bloke with a big guitar.
The gorgeous one.
All right, calm down. Calm down. He was gorgeous, though. When is the album coming out?
Well, the singles, I'm really just going to... Because things have really changed. In the old days, it was like you had like 2 weeks, and if it didn't hit, that was the end of it. But this is interesting, because it's the first time I've ever brought it out in the modern genre, so I'm going to drop the single in a sort of 2 or 3 weeks. And then the album, I'll feel it, but kind of about 3 months later, 2-3 months later, ready for the spring, and then I'll be performing right the way through the year. I'll be doing the festivals and going out there and having a good time.
Yeah.
There's talk of some interesting festivals and headlining and getting on with it.
Can I suggest you go to Japan and make a stack load of money?
That might be good.
The Japanese must love you, mustn't they?
Well, I only went there once because I was so busy I was signed to... The problem was I was signed to the European label.
Yeah.
So they didn't really want me to leave Europe. And America was calling, but they kind of kept me here. And when I did go to America, I mean, with Adam and the Ants, with Kings of Our Frontier, which was #1 all over the place, we had like exactly 8-10 days in America. And it's, I'll come back and play Switzerland, go and eat some
But that's insane. America's where the money is.
But they did it. In those days, they could do it. They can't now. But I went to Japan, I went to Australia, and I played all around Europe, but it's kind of TV shows, and you had to sort of, go to a TV show, which was good, they were fun. But...
I'm just going to push this, slightly closer to your mouth, mate. Thank you. Steady on.
Hello.
My sister's in the room. I couldn't but you are a good-looking man.
Thank you very much.
I probably would.
And you're very nice too.
You probably would.
I will add you to my gay list.
We're
but anyway,
lovely. So basically, I just, you'd go to these TV shows in Germany, and there'd be like a room, and you'd be sitting on a chair, and you'd be seeing it, and suddenly all the furniture would start moving behind you.
What?
Or the room would fill up with foam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
So
there's dancing furniture and foam behind you on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I'm going straight
so
after
you do
work.
it, and then that was it, and you'd play it, and if you played it, your record would go top 10, because that was their top of the pops.
Yeah.
But I was doing a lot of that, but I really missed, with Adam and the Ants, it was right up to Prince Charming, and that was going really good. You know? And then we got #1, and then Marco said, I'm tired, I don't want to play anymore, so that was that, so I had to go solo.
Yeah.
And everybody, we were just exhausted. I mean, as a band, we were exhausted, and we were like, not getting any time.
And there was never an option to say, do you know what, let's all just take 6 months out and come back in 6 months. Really?
Nah. We were contracted to deliver an album, 4 singles a year.
Yeah.
Didn't put them in, they'd bang you up for another album. I mean, these were cripplingly archaic contracts. And in a way, if you didn't actually meet the deadline, it wouldn't say anything, but you actually owed them something. So.
I've got to be honest, when I was growing up, I wasn't a fan, and I'll tell you for why.
Why?
Because my sister was such a huge fan. Yeah. And you were, totally, and there were posters everywhere, and there's all of this stuff. And when you're a younger brother, you kind of rebel against what your sister's into and stuff like that.
What did you like then?
I like the Monkeys.
The Monkeys are good.
They're all right, aren't they? I'm a bit obsessed about them.
Hey, the Monkeys, they were good. They were just like the American Beatles.
They were, exactly. They were a little bit better than the Beatles.
Neil Diamond. No, they weren't. Neil Diamond actually wrote those songs.
Yeah, he wrote a load of their songs and stuff. So I was kind of into the Monkeys. But Joe, your room was covered with like posters.
Like a shrine, yeah.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
For me?
Now, Adam, I don't want to put you on the spot, but at Christmas I was showing off a bit that I knew you a bit, and I sort of said that you'd marry my sister. So, is that all right?
Well, you can. That's very charming of you.
we're all a bit tipsy on Christmas Day, and I was showing off.
Gosh, stop it.
What was it about Adamant, though, that you really liked?
Well, I could give you like the shallow answer or
Yeah.
the deep answer.
Let's have Shallow first.
Oh, he was hot.
He is still very hot. He's, you know, definitely.
Yeah, it's like the bone structure and yeah.
Give us the deep answer then.
Well, I was only 10 at the time, 10 or 11, so I didn't think too deeply about it.
Yeah.
But I think he appealed, I think even at that age, feeling like, not like all the cool kids and the other kids that were into all the poppy stuff.
Yeah.
There was something about Adam that appealed to,
Yeah.
to that. So you knew you weren't like the Geranis or the kind of teeny
Not my
boppers.
teen crowd.
Yeah, exactly. Because don't forget, it wasn't just the Prince Charming and stuff I was into. It was all Dirk Wears White
Oh, you were
Socks,
into... Yeah, I remember
all the
Mum
early
having to try and
stuff.
get Dirk Wears White Socks, and
Exactly,
she had
for
great trouble tracking that
Christmas,
down.
Exactly. So it wasn't just, all the kind of the glamour image stuff. It was all the music was good as well.
What was exciting when we saw you the other night was how modern the really old stuff sounds. You know, the early stuff. It sounds fantastic. You know, it totally stands the test of time, because sometimes you get people from that era, late 70s, early 80s, and they play stuff from the first couple of albums, and it doesn't really... It sounds a bit weedy, but that stuff sounded fantastic, man.
Yeah, it was... Well, it wasn't... I mean, at the time, we were the kind of odd ones out.
Yeah.
You know, it was very... It's quite musical. I mean, there was a lot of, Xerox Machine took ages to do, Car Trouble. I mean, Xerox Machine was a lot of work, and I was I'd been very influenced by Roxy, in particular Brian Eno, and all the experimental things he used to just get the sound. So Xerox, I was it was at the Roundhouse Studios, and I had like the piano open, and I was hitting the strings with a drumstick, bang, 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 and there were all these things, and because I produced that, and I didn't know what I was doing. And in a way, because I liked Eno, it didn't matter, because he was a non-musician.
Yeah.
That was a big thing in those days. So in a way, it's all a bit of a it was all a bit of a sort of calamity that kind of worked, because I had this song in my head, and I knew, it's like when I got the sound, that's it. And I wasn't pretentious about it, and I wasn't thinking about, points and pleasing an A&R person. So it was an independent record, Dirk. It was completely independent. They left us alone. They didn't make any creative. They just let me make the album, and that's unique. I mean, it really was a very independent record. But having said that, we didn't get paid. We didn't get the money that we should have had, and that counts now. But at the time, the only hat you've got on is the creative one, and you have to have that. If at that stage, like the worry is with kids coming off the X Factor, who are, they come off it and it's kind of like they've arrived and they've kind of done as it's been polished already.
Yeah.
And then they're dealing with a situation where they're worth a lot of money, and then it can only go down because you've peaked too early.
Yeah.
But with Dirk, it was literally, we had like 5-6 days to do the whole album. Just didn't have, and it was primarily the live recording and then just overdubbing.
Yeah.
And I just had it in there and I did it.
And is that how you do stuff now? It's all up in your head, and you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it. Sometimes it will change. I go in the studio and I'll just change the lyric. But now it's more, it's like with the video, I can see it and I can change it and I'll move it around depending upon, circumstances. And I like the accident. Sometimes something will come along or someone doesn't turn up. Oh, Christ, I'm really depending on it. And then someone else turns up and they don't look like the other person, but they put in a better performance, or whatever. So there's that sort of serendipity thing that I deal with now, but I'm a lot more focused now, and I should be, because I've been doing it a lot longer. But it's really placing your energies where they're best spent, and I don't look at this as a better record. I look at it as this is the next record. It's not a comeback, because in my mind I've never been away from the love of what I do. Either on stage or in the studio, or writing the song. The magic of it is coming up with the lyrics, stringing it together, doing I do all the demos on a dictaphone. It costs absolutely nothing. I've never spent money on demos.
So what, you just walk around just singing stuff?
No,
like
if I get an idea, it's always there.
Right.
And then you can take that idea, as long as it's saying, okay, let's get that sketch down, bang, and it's done, and you've got it, and then you can go back to it, and then you can work that up into a, whatever. But it hasn't. That came out of necessity. I mean, necessity is the mother of invention, I think.
Yeah.
And you ain't got the money, but when you start out, but then later on when you have got the money, the worst thing is to find yourself like a huge band and it happens a lot in a studio. Well, what we're going to do now, folks. and having nothing, that's a waste of time. I never write in the studio.
Yeah.
Never. Not ever.
All right, listen, I'm going to play the Kinks. When we come back, we'll play another one of your new songs.
What Kinks you going to play?
You really got me. Or is there another Kinks that you'd
she's
like?
got something there. Play that.
What?
That's a B-side. She's got
I
something
don't think...
there.
The thing is, we've got...
Have that. I didn't have my song. That
We
I
had
wanted.
such trouble.
We'll play it one day. Play the Kinks.
Is there...
The Kinks, she's got something there. I know, girl, she's got something there.
See,
And
if I had my iPod, it would be on that.
I met Ray Davis and I said, oh, really, we did one of yours. We used to do it. We did a cover of one of yours. So I said, yeah, what was that then? I can't remember. It's a B-side. She got something there. Yeah.
Was he all right with you, Ray Davis? He's
all right.
Yeah, he's
He's a very... He's a very kind of... it comes across as arrogance, but he's not arrogant. He's just very kind of... there's a kind of dandyism, that kind of element. Because the Kinks were outsiders in the 60s.
Yeah.
They should have been massive, and
Yeah.
everything was held back. And they make very stylish, very...
I interviewed him a while ago. I'm a big Kinks fan, and I was a little bit nervous because I'd heard he's a bit grumpy. And he was lovely. Once he settled in, he was absolutely charming, and it was a pleasure to talk to him. Let me play a Kinks song, and then we'll have a new one from you.
You really got me going.
We are Absolute Radio, now with a cooler, smoother taste.
Absolute Radio.
Absolute Radio.
VAT's gone up to 20%. You're going back to work tomorrow. But this is good news. Because tomorrow on Absolute Radio, you can win £200 cash thanks to SEAT, who are offering cars with no VAT when you head down to your local SEAT dealer. Want £200?
Here's how it works.
Every hour from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m, you'll be given 20 minutes to answer a question based around the number 20. Maybe a top 20 hit or a celebrity in their 20s. And every hour, £200 can be yours thanks to SEAT. Head down to your local dealership and explore the SEAT range.
Absolute Radio.
Yo, I'm here with the Travel Supermarket to let you know the Travel Supermarket is here to find the nation their ideal vacation.
Saving lonely on your summer holiday.
Oh yeah, baby! Travel Supermarket search thousands of holidays from the big holiday names.
Find your perfect trip with a click, click, click.
To get the holiday of your dreams, go to travelsupermarket.com. Oh, turn up the heat, beach babes.
Save super amounts of money. Travel Supermarket.
So, how did everyone like their digital radios?
They loved them.
Great. So, what's wrong?
Well, nobody bought me one.
Well, isn't it better to give than to receive?
No.
Oh, cheer up. The January sales are on, so digital radios are better value than ever, particularly if you buy yourself one. You can give and receive.
I will, and I'll get myself a much better one than any of theirs.
Oh, you paragon of kindness.
Digital radios are even better value in the sales. For more details and to check which stations you can get, go to getdigitalradio.com. Digital Radio. More to love.
We are Absolute Radio, now with a cooler, smoother taste.
Absolute Radio.
Licensing each body part. Ooh, don't wanna go yet. Lift up your skirt, let me lick the alphabet. Oh, yeah. Funky young girl needs a turn stamp. Perfect that swinging 60s vamp. A funky young girl, in it for the crack.
You can carry on, Adam. Carry on.
Boom.
It's still going.
Hello. We couldn't get the silence one away, but no, I like a nice kick drum. I like drummers.
Oh, you're really nice, Adamant.
I'm getting a bit worried about you.
No, don't get worried.
Stand over here.
How do I get this wedding ring
Can
off?
I go sit next to your sister?
Can we hang out and be mates and stuff?
Yeah, we can.
Wicked. We're getting loads of emails from
Christ.
all over the world. We got Sylvie from Canada is listening.
Hello, Sylvie.
Hello, Adamant. I'm listening from Canada. Sending my love to you from the girl of the Great White North.
Good.
And Marianne Lopez is listening from Maine, which I think is in the United States of America.
That's where the fish come from.
All of the fish?
No, a lot of Maine lobster. There's a hotel there where you stay and you can
Talk into the microphone, for goodness sakes.
Sorry, there's a hotel in Maine where you can you go in and they give you a fishing rod and you can fish out the window.
No, there's not.
I swear to Christ, and you don't even catch anything ever. All you catch is like old boots and like dead people.
I'll have him fried, please.
Yeah.
Adam, have you got some gigs coming up? I do. Which ones are you allowed to mention?
Well, there's Talk, very strong Talk. It's about to be. I'm doing upstairs at Ronnie Scott's, which is a wonderful, historic, iconic place in Soho, and that's going to be a sort of invited audience. That'll be quite good. That's going to be good. And then we're doing what's the other place?
100 Club.
The 100 Club, which is again we played the 100 Club and
on the 27th.
On the 27th
of January.
Yeah.
January. And the Ronnie Scott's ones are going to be in January as well, aren't they?
Yes.
So
very,
I'm trying
very
to do
soon.
as many build-ups to do as many, to try new material out, to try covers out. I mean, the Ronnie Scott stuff, I'm going to be doing my first attempt at Big Frank, Sinatra, do a few of those. And
Really?
I'm trying to invite some of my favourite artists from my childhood that I really respect. I can't name them, but they're people that I really do worship from afar, and they're old now, like me. But I really want to get them on and get my band to play their famous songs.
It's going to be very intimate, up close and personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not know?
Exclusive.
I do now.
Georgina, now you're in the band with him now.
Yeah.
He's not listening. What's he like to work for? I imagine he's a bit of a taskmaster, is he? Be honest.
Okay. So sometimes
he's genuinely not listening. He's very good. He's like switched off now.
Okay, so sometimes he's a little bit hard on me.
Yeah.
But I know that
Steady. Ant.
I knew that was going to happen.
Ant, come on, you're 56.
My
not 12.
mum's listening.
Jeez.
Behave yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, sometimes
he's firm.
Straight.
No, that's just as bad, isn't it?
Okay, look, can you just get your mind out the gutter for once? Put that down.
Sorry.
Anyway, no, he's tough on us sometimes,
Okay,
but
yes.
it's worth it because I respond better to criticism rather than just like, oh yeah, you're doing really great, and then go on into a rubbish job.
Yeah.
So it's coming from a good place when he's tough on us.
You can come back in now, Ant.
Yeah.
No more of that.
No, I think it's. I don't ask more of anybody than I ask for myself. I'm always the first in and the kind of last out, and they're my songs, so I want to get them right. And every time I try them, I don't come out and think, oh, that's as good as it's ever going to be.
Yeah.
And I generally think there's room for all honest, totally live, 100% live music, and no tricks, no games, and everyone's got to have a passion, and if they don't, just go and get another job with someone else. Because
but I do.
I'm not talking about it.
I've created attention.
Please don't fire me.
It's all right. Don't worry. It'll be fine. We'll just take off the genital cuff, and it'll be fine.
This is what I didn't notice when I was growing up and listening, to your songs in my sister's bedroom.
Yeah.
Your stuff is filthy.
Is it really?
Joe and I were amazed. We're going,
I know.
this stuff
Quite
is
raunchy.
absolutely
Yeah.
raunchy. It's a little bit blue, a bit adult.
It's borderline.
So it was all.
It's borderline.
It was obscene,
White
man.
collar filth.
It was very, very naughty.
It's coming from a good place. Don't worry.
Did you just make a reference to Adamant's penis? Oh my
I
god!
certainly did not. I don't even know what you're talking about.
He's a pop star. He doesn't have one, of course. They don't. Pop stars do not have genitals. We all know that. Adam, what you've kind of been busy the last year, really. What has brought on this? I don't want to say research, but this renewed activity.
Money, no, no. It's honestly, to be honest, you know, you got to bring home the bacon. I mean, I love making records and I love performing, but I was working too hard and I wasn't working really for myself.
I'm just going to turn the heating down a bit because it's got really hot. Sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. I am listening. I guess.
So in a way, I was doing all the work and getting like none of the sort of money. Everybody else was getting all the money, and I was being stupid because I was more concerned with the creative side than I was with the financial side.
Yeah.
So now there's two things, and I take care of the art stuff, but also now going to take care of the business. And to do that, you've got to go out and earn money. You know, I've got a family support and all that. But more than anything, I just love doing it when I'm doing it. But the whole process of doing it is what intrigues me, and the way it develops. Like if I look at the first photo I did of the King's Look with the lion, it was a very like little lion, and it was just literally, I just thought, okay, I'm going to do this. But I mean, 4 months later, it was like total. And with this, I feel the same thing happening, you know, with the way this kind of character's coming out, this kind of Napoleonic sort of Frenchman, sort of Nelson,
it's
sort
a good
of
look,
heroic
man.
thing.
It's a great look,
and that's developing all the time. But what is most important is that guitar in my hand and the songs that I wrote, and that I've got the energy and the passion to say, well, I'm not dead, contrary to, you know, belief, and I've had a rough period, but I'm back in because I want to be, and it's not all about all the rest of it, and it's a challenge to me.
You're looking well? Are you feeling well?
Yeah, when you've been written off, it's a challenge, because it's like my hero was Muhammad Ali, and he came back and did it. But it's a degree. Number one is questionable because it doesn't really have any credibility now. But it's nice to make a great record that you think, I feel great about this, and people buy it and say, you know, look, I got this, and I kept. It's like your sister saying, I bought your record. You can't buy that. You can't, because that's what Miles Davis did. You know, he didn't make a bad record. He made a bad. You make a record people may not like, but that's, you stick by what you want to do as a creative person.
Yeah.
Regardless, like in the 80s, I could have done house, I could have done, you know, acid, I could have done it, and all those trends that went off, but I never wanted. I never wanted to. I said, you know, people are like, you're scratching records, you won't be scratching my records. Don't give me chish chacks and rinky dink time. Now, that's not saying there weren't some good, you know, great singers like, you know, Nana Cherry doing, like, you know, Buffalo Stars and all that were fantastic. But it was just like the record company was saying, like, here, what, you're not selling as much as, why don't you do that? I'm saying no. I never needed to do 12-inch mixes. Never.
Yeah.
I make 3.
Oh, they were awful. The 80s was full of the 12-inch remix.
But we had no choice. If you didn't do that, A, you didn't get the chance.
Yeah.
And B, like, you had to. And I don't want to be, you know, I go for it. So it's like an athlete saying, well, if I've got to wear these kind of trainers, I don't like them. But if I don't do that, I don't run the race. So it was like that.
The new single, where can people get it from? Is it from your website, iTunes, or they can buy it?
No, I'm undecided yet. I'm not undecided. I know exactly what I want to do. I want to do vinyl, gatefold sleeve album. I want to do pretty much pick up from where I left off. I don't care if that makes me a dinosaur in this situation. I don't really want to do downloads at this point, because I want to make a point that, you know, it's a bit cold. I like people to see the record. It'll be available through regular stores, because people, every release, as you notice with download, it's like the vinyl is, there's always CD, vinyl, cassette, but it's like a gimmick. This is actually, if you ain't got a record player, they will get the CD or the cassette, because 2/3 of the world still play cassettes.
Yeah.
But, you know, at this point, I want to make a point that it's going to be vinyl, CD and cassette, and it's going to be a very beautiful package designed by me, and continuing that just to see, because I'm going to be out on the road and I'm going to be playing live, so they'll hear not only the songs that they love and that I love, but also I'm going to present the new album in a very unusual way. I'm not just going to do it by the norm. So that's...
Adam, man, it's always a pleasure to meet you. Georgina, thank you very much for coming in. You have open invitation to come in here anytime you want, anytime. And next time, bring a guitar, man.
Well, I've got 2 at the moment, but they're actually electric guitars.
Oh, nuts.
But, well, I could play it. You could just about hear it.
Go on, could you?
Yeah, I can play it.
Oh, hang on a second. This suddenly got really excited. Do you mind? If you don't want to, I don't want to put you on the spot, Adam. Tell you what, we'll play some adverts when we come back. We'll
it won't sound very loud, but
we'll be really quiet and listen carefully. Right, hang on a second. Let me do something here.
We are Absolute Radio, now with a cooler, smoother taste.
Absolute Radio.
The £1,000 mixtape. You can win £1,000 a day throughout January. To win the cash, just identify the clips of the songs that you can hear on our lovely radio stations. This is Absolute Radio.
I just sold my Merc A-Class.
I just sold my Ford S-Max, Honda, Civic, Nissan, X-Trail.
I just sold my Rolls Phantom.
I just sold my Jag, XJ,
Fiat,
Punto, Renault, Clio. I just sold my Land Rover.
I just sold my Saab Coupe,
Audi TT Polo,
GT.
We buy any car from £50 right up to £100,000.
And see your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
The UK's favourite specialist car buyer, excluding Northern Ireland. A transaction fee from $49.99 may apply.
A chip on your windscreen needn't be a hassle when you call Autoglass directly. We'll come to wherever you are at the most convenient time for you to do the repair. And if you're fully comp, it's usually free and won't affect your no-claims bonus.
Call Autoglass directly on 0800 234 234 or visit autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair.
No, that's not right. Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Okay.
Absolute
Radio.
This is very exciting. Animat's going to play a song on an electric guitar. That's not. We can hit that. That sounds all right.
I know, it's all right.
Sounds all right.
That's how we write songs at home, you know.
Joe got very excited. What songs are you going to play? What are you going to play first?
Never Trust a Man with Egg on His Face. And I'm going to play...
oh, bless you. My sister's really excited. I love it. Thank you, Adam.
And I can play Never Trust a Man with Egg on His Face, and I can play you You're So Physical, which is an old one. So, oh, okay. I ain't got to worry about the... A man and a woman walking down the street with a son and a daughter. It was oh so sweet when Mummy turned to Daddy and she said, "My dear, my touch you will because the end is near." And then she pulled out the gun. I saw the sparks, messed up the suit that she'd bought from Marks because she'd heard the voices from outer space. She'd heard the voices from outer space. She'd heard the voices from outer space saying never trust a man with egg on his face. Never trust a man with egg on his face. Well, 3 months later, Mrs. B stands, a smile on her face, blood on her hands. You know the kid has got scared and ran home to bed. Headlines in the papers said that she was the victim of an awful plan, and now to the mouthpiece of a little green man. She'd heard the voices from outer space saying never trust a man with egg on his face. Never trust a man with egg on his face. La la, 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 la la.
Yeah. cheeky little grin, and well deserved, sir. That was spot on. That was fantastic.
Hey?
It does sound really good. You should have a little listen on the headphones to the next one. Do you want to do another one for us,
Yeah,
sir?
I'll do.
That's a beautiful guitar.
Yeah, this is for Naomi, I think. Yeah, my twin nieces, they're in a band called Dressing for Pleasure, and they're going to be on my label, and this is You're So Physical, which I always end the show with. Yeah, try to. I wanna date your neighbor. I wanna take you out. I wanna wine and dine you. I wanna twist and shout. I want you all in my arms, soft on my bed. You get the keys to my heart. When you wear that sweet dress, you know, the short one. You're so physical, physical for me. You're just too physical, physical for me. Ow. I want your rough house, maybe. I want this right in your ear. Let me feel your danger. I want to make this feeling clear. I want your heart in my arms, soft on my bed. You get the keys to my heart. That's your dress, you know, the short one. You're so physical, physical for me. You're just too physical, physical for me. Oh. Just right in your ear. Let me feel danger. I wanna make this feeling clear. I want the touch of your charm, the heat of your pride. I wanna say all those dirty, filthy things would be better unsaid. You're too physical, physical for me. Just too physical, physical for me. Ow! You're so physical, ooh. Just too physical, ooh. Just too physical, ooh, ooh, ooh. Just too physical.
Fantastic, Adam, man. The fan. Was that right, Joe?
Yeah.
You enjoy that? That's your Christmas present for next year, by the way. Yeah, sorry. Adam, man, lovely to see you, Georgina. You both have open invitation. Pop in any time you want. Joe, don't. Maybe, you know, it's been a bit weird and stuff, but it's lovely to see you all. Thank you very much. More of your calls
pleasure.
after this.
Sculpture at St. Martin's College, that's where I caught her eye. She told me that her dad was loaded. I said, in that case I'll have room with Coca-Cola. She said, fine. And then in 30 seconds time, she said, I wanna live like common people. I wanna do whatever common people do. Wanna sleep with common people. I I took her to a supermarket. I don't know why, but I just started somewhere. So it started there. I said, pretend you got no money. And she just laughed and said, oh, you're so funny. I said, yeah. I can't see anyone else smiling here. Are you sure? You wanna live like common people. You wanna see whatever common people see. Wanna sleep with common people. You wanna sleep with common people like me. But she didn't understand. And she just smiled and held my hand. I went to the flagship over the shop. I cut your hair and get a job. I smoked some facts and play some pool. Pretend you never went to school. Still you'll never get it right. It's when you're laid in bed at night, watching roaches climb the wall. If you called your dad, he could stop it. Oh yeah. You'll never live like common people. You'll never do whatever common people do. Never fail like common people. You'll never watch your lives slide out of view. And then dance and drink and screw. Because there's nothing else to do. Sing along with the common people. Sing along and it might just get you through. Laugh along with the common people. Walk along even though they're laughing at you. And the stupid things that you do. Because you think that, oh, it's cool. Common people like you. Wanna live with common people like you. Wanna live with common people like you. Wanna live with common people like you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Sunday morning, got the hazy, hazy jeans. I turn to you and inhale you where you lay. Took a wander through the garden to await the long, long day. And then roll for a while on a violet flower bed. Oh, you kiss my lips again and again and again. And then again and then we would watch the sun coming up easy while the rain came tumbling down. And it washed our bodies so clean that we could see them rise up off of the cold, cold ground. It's a shame the way it seemed to go. 'Cause now my best friend, my partner in crime, I'm afraid it looks like we're gonna have to go our separate ways. 'Cause you see, the thing is, I love you, but you see, I resent you all the same. And all my other friends, they're just saying you're slowing me down. Oh, but I should have known you'd turn to me and say, before you throw too much of me away, don't you remember seeing the sun coming up easy while the rain came tumbling down? And it our bodies so clean that we could see them rise up off of the cold, cold ground. And seen the sun coming up easy while the rain came tumbling down. Oh, and it washed our bodies so clean that we could feel them rise up off of the cold, cold ground. Yeah. It wasn't love I was created, and then love is how I hope I die. Oh, yeah, it wasn't love I was created, and then love is how I hope I die. Oh, yeah, it wasn't love I was created, and then love is how I hope I die. Oh, yeah, it wasn't love I was created, and then love is how I hope I die. Oh, yeah, it wasn't love I was created, and then love is how I hope I die. Oh, yeah, it wasn't love I was created, and then love is how I hope I die. Oh, yeah, but the sun coming up easy. Yeah, we watch the sun coming up easy. Yeah, we watch the sun.
Here we go again. I kinda wanna be more than friends, so take it easy on me. I'm afraid you're never satisfied. Here we go again. We'll stick like animals, we play pretend. You're just a cannibal, and I'm afraid I won't get out alive. No, I won't sleep tonight. Oh, I want some more. What are you waiting for? Take a bite of my heart tonight. I want some more. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Say goodbye to my heart tonight. Here we are again. I feel the chemicals kicking in. It's getting heavy and I wanna run and hide. I wanna run and hide. I do it every time. You're killing me now, and I won't be denied by you. The animal inside of you. I want some more. What are you waiting for? Take a bite of my heart tonight. I want some more. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Say goodbye to my heart tonight. Hush, hush, the world is quiet. Hush, hush, we both can't fight it. It's us that made this mess. Why can't you understand? I won't sleep tonight. I won't sleep tonight. Here we go again. I want some more. What are you waiting for? Take a bite of my heart tonight. I want some more. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting? Here we go again. Say goodbye to my heart tonight. I want some more. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Say goodbye to my heart tonight.
This is Absolute Radio. The £1,000 mixtape. test your knowledge of music and win £1,000 a day throughout January. To win the cash, just identify the clips of the songs that you can hear on our lovely radio stations. This is Absolute Radio.
Auto glass repair, auto glass replace.
John, 30, technician for Autoglass.
With VAT going up, a customer at Autoglass was watching his finances and putting money aside, but he'd ignored that chip on his windscreen, which is never wise, because one morning, crack. He called Autoglass directly, and I went out and replaced the screen, but he had to pay his expensive insurance excess. All that money he'd saved had to go towards paying it off. Last thing he needed. And it could have been easily avoided with one call to Autoglass when he first saw the chip. I would have gone to wherever was convenient and repaired it instead. A repair by Autoglass is usually free if you're fully comp, and it doesn't affect your no claims bonus. Your insurer covers it, and as most recommend us, you don't need to speak to them at all. Call Autoglass directly and we'll sort everything for you. With the cost of living going up, you'd be daft not to take advantage of something that's usually free.
Save time and money. Call Autoglass directly on 0800 234 234 or book online at autoglass.co.uk.
Auto glass repair, auto glass replace.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
You say I love you, boy, but I know you lie. I trust you all the same. I don't know why. 'Cause when my back is turned, my bruises shine. Our broken fairy tale, so hard to hide. I still believe
there we go. Adam Ant, Georgina, my sister. Who'd have thought it? He's the most charming man. He was very kindly posed for photos of my sister and signed stuff and was one. It was weird. It was weird having my sister in the studio with me. I did feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it was kind of nice. It was all right, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. OK, last hour of the show. Who's on after us tonight, Eloise?
Mark Crosley.
Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash. My voice is going a little bit. It's on at 1 o'clock, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to call us. We never did find out if it was acceptable to black up. That was the big question of the evening. Is it all right to black up? And no one's called in to say it is or it isn't, so I guess we have to assume it is now. If no one's phoning up in an outrageous state, then I guess it's fine to do it. Maybe we'll do the show tomorrow, blacked up, I don't know.
I've got some blackout paint still.
Have you? Well, maybe we'll do it then. If it seems to be You're right.
Sorry.
It seems to be acceptable. Well, then we'll do... Oh, have you got a minute?
Why?
Come in here. I'll show you the present my mother-in-law got me for Christmas. The most inappropriate... Not the most...
Are you going to be horrible about it like you are about every present?
Only the presents that are good, like good films that don't ruin my New Year's Eve. Not the most inappropriate present, but my mother-in-law got me this present. And, she got me a few little things to open and bits and pieces. This is what my mother-in-law got me. Saucy charades.
Oh, I saw that on Twitter.
Saucy charades. The act and titter game. My mother-in-law said, is it rude? I said, yeah, it's a little bit rude. Yeah, have a look. Act out a saucy charade for me.
Okay.
Okay. It's quite rude. I remember once my mum gave me body chocolate.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Eloise is looking at a card.
This isn't that rude.
She's going to act out a saucy charade. Scribble, draw, paint, wind, dry, hair dry, hair, dry, dryer. Yeah. Blow dry.
Shut up!
I'm trying to guess what you're doing. Cut, scissors.
Who does that?
A barber. Barbara Ann, hairdresser. Hairdresser dryer. Hairdresser blow dry.
Yeah!
That's not rude. All right, I do. Okay.
Exactly, it's not rude.
Okay. Okay. Pick one at random. You'll never get this because this isn't a phrase. This is not a phrase. Okay.
What's this drawing's all about? And why is there more points on a female body than there is on the man?
Because a man only has a penis. Okay. This is not a phrase, okay? So you'll never get this, but I'll do my best.
Is it supposed to be a phrase?
Well, it's because it's supposed to be a phrase. It can't just be random words.
Well, it's mine. Hairdresser blow dry. 5 words. I didn't do any of that. 6 words.
The thumb is the 6th word.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
The 3rd word.
I should put some music on because otherwise we're going to go to the emergency tape. Hang on a minute. Right, let's have that. Right, okay. There we go. Okay, right.
Cutting. Trimming. Parting. Sewing up a parting. Sewing. Is it rude? Sewing up a piece of grass. Sewing up a body.
Yeah, so what's that called?
An operation.
Well, operating.
Operating.
Okay, it's the 3rd word.
You cheater. 5th word. Big, strong, masculine, massive, huge. Mime it to me.
Large.
Large.
Here we go. Okay, so.
1st word. The. 2nd word. Hoe. Sowing the seeds. Planting pots. Painting. Painting the fence.
Who paints?
A decorator.
Who builds?
A builder.
Yes.
A builder. What's that one again?
That was the 3rd word.
I can't remember.
Oh, I've got to act it out again. Okay.
A builder operating his huge, large. A builder operating his large penis.
No, like.
Why are you putting it down there? Gun. Drill.
A drill is a.
Saw.
A saw is a.
Instrument.
No. It could be.
Tool.
Say it.
A builder operating with his large tool, or something like that.
Right, you do another one. This is the show. We got no calls. This is the show for the rest of the evening. I'm going to put some Vaseline on my nose just to. You're listening to Absolute Radio, home of the hits.
This is good. Oh.
If you're watching on the webcam, you can play this game at home.
Which number do you want? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
And do you want it pink or blue?
Pink.
Okay.
6 words, or as you would say, 5 words. Second word. A.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fifth word. A.
Okay. So.
Something A, something. Third word. Bat.
Or.
Sport. Dance. Jig.
No.
Dance. Throw.
I don't know how to do this. Hang on. Okay, we'll go to
The 6th word, the final word.
Yeah. So.
Hot balls. Dress. Jig. Flash. Fanny.
Similar.
Fanny flash.
Hang on.
Why are you trying to touch my penis?
What are you?
A man.
Yeah.
Woman.
No, you're a man.
Oh.
Inner.
Dress. T-shirt. Jumper. Dance. Why are you dancing? I don't get what the dancing is for.
I can't.
Jumper. Cardigan. Hoodie.
No.
Seat. Chair.
Shut up.
Mine better.
Okay, hang on. Let me strip.
It's getting hot in here, isn't it?
I don't know how else to do it. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
So far we've got 2 A's.
Yeah.
6th word. Is it an actual phrase? 2 syllables. Oh, you've taken this to a new level. 2nd syllable. Push. Pull. Give. Hand. Push. Pull. Touch. Tap. Me. You. No. Is it? Touch.
What are you?
A man.
Yes.
Woman.
So no, it's part of the thing.
Yeah.
So that was the second one.
That's the 2nd syllable.
The first syllable.
Yeah.
I want to do the accent, but just watch this.
German.
You're a man in this. Just
A dress.
Skirt.
A skirt.
I don't know how else to do it.
Irishman. Ironman. Fireman.
This doesn't rhyme. Right, okay, think of another country but Ireland.
So it's not Ireland.
No.
Greece.
Who else wears skirt?
The Greeks. The Italians.
Ian, you know
dirty Italians. I don't know who it is.
Who else could it be?
The Scots.
Yeah.
Scotman.
Yes, okay. So
Scotman.
Third word, 3 words.
Hang on a minute. The 6th word is Scotman. Scotman. That's not a word. Scotsman.
No.
Okay.
So far it's Scotsman.
Okay.
So we'll go for this one.
Yeah. 3rd word. Toss. Tossing. Bat. Bowling. I don't throw. That's my Carmex. That's unhygienic. I need that.
Throw it. I
tossed it. Chucked it. Lobbed it.
No.
Did you just swear then?
No. I was trying to mouth the word.
You can't do that. You lobbed it. You tossed it. You chucked it. You threw it. You flicked it.
No.
You just said flicked.
I said fling.
You flinged it.
I said fling.
Fling. Oh, flinging tossing a Scotsman's caber.
No.
Oh.
So.
A Highland fling.
First word.
Highland.
No.
Having.
Yeah.
A fling with a Scotsman.
Yeah. What?
My turn. All right. Pink or blue?
Blue.
1 or 2 or 3?
3.
Oh, Jesus! This is insane! Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put the heating down. Okay. Eloise.
Oh, 1, 8, 9 words.
9 words.
First word. The, it, the.
Yeah.
Second word. Soldier. Lieutenant. Officer. Chinese officer.
No, it's not Chinese. It's like below an officer.
Soldier.
Above a soldier.
I don't know what's above a soldier.
Yeah, okay.
Sergeant.
Okay.
Third word.
Oh, it's major. I can't act that out. A sergeant major.
You could have.
How?
You could have done that and then higher, lower.
Well, you would have just kept saying officer, soldier, officer. I don't get it. All right, so you got a sergeant major. We're going to skip the fourth word for a bit.
Is your nose dribbling snot?
Is it snot? No, it's Vaseline.
Oh.
Fifth word.
Fifth word. You. And another you. Her neighbour. Person next door. Mate. Him over there. Him. Over there. There.
No, you were close with him. I'll keep playing music, otherwise we get in trouble. And there we go.
Who's shouting?
Okay, so right, go on. So not him.
Him. Other lad.
If it
He. I don't know what you're doing.
This is going out on the radio.
No.
Okay, so it's not him. It's not he. Belongs to him. It's
them.
What?
I don't know what you're doing. You're just doing. You're just pointing your thumb over your shoulder.
his.
His.
Okay, so far we've got a sergeant major bringing his. Oh, you didn't get bringing. You've got it now.
Truncheon.
You've got 4 more words. The next word
God.
is. It's a sergeant major bringing his privates up to scratch. How are you supposed to do that?
Bringing his privates up.
Oh, you're better at this than me. You do one more, then we should probably do a radio show.
Is anyone actually calling?
Only one that, Mark. Let's get him on. Put headphones on you so you can listen to him. All right, one that.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, do you want to have a go at this?
Go ahead, then. Yeah, let's have a go.
Right, Eloise is going to whack one out.
I beg your pardon.
Now, Eloise, what you need to do is, while you're acting, is you need to describe... What mic is that too? Oh, no, turn that off. No, it's horrible. No, it sounds horrible.
Okay.
So you have to describe what you're doing.
Okay. Right.
So you have to act it out and verbalise what you're...
Pink or blue?
She's asking me now?
Yes.
Pink.
Pink.
1, 2 or 3?
2.
Oh, God. So I've
Well,
got
that
to
doesn't
act
bode
out.
well, does it?
No.
Speak what I'm acting out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm holding up 4 fingers.
Right.
So, Mark?
There are 4 words.
Good lad, well done.
Okay.
Yes.
The first word... Oh, no, I'm holding up 1 finger.
Mark?
So the first word...
Correct.
I am putting my
A.
thumb...
A.
Yeah, A.
Yeah,
I'm holding up 2 fingers.
Second word. Go play a bloody record.
Second word. We haven't done the first word. Which one of you is Lionel Blair and which one of you is Lisa Goddard, by the way?
First one is A.
The first word's A.
I'm holding up 2 fingers.
Second word.
Second word.
I am making a collar with my finger.
Oh.
A
collar. A collar.
Collar?
Chaff. Neck.
And
Shirt.
I'm trying to
Dog.
be a man.
Yeah. But she's pushing her breasts in and she's put her little finger by her vagina.
So I'm a man with a collar on.
A vicar!
Yes.
Yeah, a vicar of Dibley.
It's a sexy one.
A vicar and tart.
No, and then
Vicar and
I'm
Tart
holding up
Party.
3 fingers, Mark.
Third word!
Oh.
And I'm trying to be an old lady hunched over.
Hunched lady.
I mean a man.
Pensioner.
What is the word you first said?
Pensioner. Lady. Old.
Yeah, old.
Hang on, but you just said old.
No, I never.
You said I'm being an old lady.
Oh, well, how can I describe what I'm doing?
A vicar old.
A vicar's old.
Recorder. Flute. She's miming a flute. Penis. Truncheon.
Fiddle.
What else would you call? Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about it.
Fiddle recorder. Fiddle.
Fiddle recorder.
Which are otherwise known as what types of instruments?
Whistle. Whistle, sad, mouth, blow,
fiddle.
mouth, organ.
Organ.
A vicar's old organ.
Yes.
Sweet, nice one, Nut.
You got... yes.
Yes. Well, that was a lot of fun. If you'd like to have a go at this, 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this.
Absolute Radio. Absolute Radio.
VAT's gone up to 20%. You're going back to work today. But this is good news, because all day today on Absolute Radio, you can win £200 cash thanks to SEAT, who are offering cars with no VAT when you head down to your local SEAT dealer. Want £200?
Here's how it works.
Every hour from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m, you'll be given 20 minutes to answer a question based around the number 20. Maybe a top 20 hit or a celebrity in their 20s. And every hour, £200 can be yours thanks to SEAT. Head down to your local dealership and explore the SEAT range.
Absolute Radio.
A chip on your windscreen needn't be a hassle when you call Autoglass directly. We'll come to wherever you are at the most convenient time for you to do the repair. And if you're fully comp, it's usually free and won't affect your no-claims bonus.
Call Autoglass directly on 0800 234 234 or visit autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair, Autoglass replace.
The night was magical as a fairy breezed all the way to Pampers Park. She was on a mission from Pantene to explore the herbal essence. She was bold and as quick as a flash. Lenore was delighted and said, Tampax, Ariel, let's always be friends and save money on our favourite brands.
We've got a great story for you. Your favourite brands can save you money at fantasticsavings.com. Spend £10 in store or online, register with fantasticsavings.com to find out more and claim back your £5 worth of coupons. Go to fantasticsavings.com for full terms and conditions.
Iain Lee's 2-hour late-night radio show starting at 11 every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday.
Except it's 10 this week. Don't forget, it's 10 this week.
I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colours anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. Turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they are painted black. The flowers and my love hope never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. Girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes.
Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think about all the things, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I come home, well my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
First show back of 2011. Iain Lee here on Absolute Radio with Eloise. We're here till 1 o'clock, then it's Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash. Give us a call. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. We haven't established, and I'm genuinely keen to find this out. This isn't some flippant joke. I'm keen to find out, is it okay to black up now? Because it was, and then it wasn't, and then apparently it is again. They did it on Come Fly With Me. They always did it on Little Britain, apparently, although I've never seen an episode of Little Britain. I've seen bits of it, but I've never seen an episode. But they're both very nice chaps, David and Matt. Got a little contact. I used to drive Matt to gigs. I remember driving him to a gig in Brighton. A couple of other gigs. We were doing gigs together years and years ago when he was doing Sir Bernard Chumley. Absolutely filthy, but hilarious. And I remember being over the moon because he mentioned me in his act. A very, very nice chap. Saw him the other day at the Elton John concert. And I didn't know if he'd remember me. He did. And he was very, very nice. But they black up. I remember Anton Deck blacking up a few years ago as well. Is it acceptable now to do it? I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a go. But if it's offensive, then I won't do it. If you've done it, if you've seen it and been offended by it, if you're a black person, 0330 123 1215. Phone up and let us know.
Have you seen the pictures of me yet? They're on my Facebook.
No, I've not seen those yet. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not going onto the Facebook page during the show because I find it a bit distracting.
Shall I find a photo and send it
Please
to you?
do, yes. If you want to join us on the Facebook page, you're more than welcome to. Facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. And I'm kind of just... I'm going to pop in there during the day and kind of post stuff, but during the show, it's been distracting me a little bit. So I'm kind of steering clear of that. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. Now, did anyone last night see Famous and Fearless? Did you see this, Eloise?
No.
It was... I was busy watching The Cube, which is now, without any hint of irony, my new favourite television show. The Cube is awesome, right? It's just fantastic. If you've not seen it with Philip Schofield, there's like a cube and people go in there and they have to do stunts and stuff, and they get like lives. It's brilliant. We were playing it at home. My wife, there's one where the girl from Fizz from Coronation Street had to walk in a straight line with her eyes closed. We did that at home on the rug. And then
I'm emailing this to you.
Thank you.
now.
I look forward to it arriving. Are you sending it to the Absolute email?
Yeah,
Okay.
just to the studio one. You got it now?
Oh, it's popped up. There we go. So we were playing that at home, which was very exciting. But there was a thing on the other side. Well, let me just have a look at this. Hang on a minute. Let's have
Does it let you open it?
I think it's opening it. They always do these things very slowly. Here we go. Here it comes. Oh, sweet G. Now that is racist.
No, it isn't.
You're smoking a spliff.
Not a real one, I hasten to add.
That is offensive. I'm offended by that. But maybe that's because I'm a white middle-class person. That picture is, that's pretty close to the mark. Line 2?
Hello?
Hello, Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yes?
Hi, my name's Alfie Casablanca.
Okay.
And I'm just going to ask you, do you know what Thomas Sheridan?
I don't know Tommy. Steady. It was. If you want to hear what that rude gentleman said, then you can listen to the podcast where the swears are on there. Hopefully there'll be intros and outros on the podcast.
Yeah, I've just added the intro in, but I can't do the outro yet.
Okay. That picture is... you didn't do under your arms either.
Well, no.
That's really upsetting.
I might have sweat that out.
That's a really disturbing picture. You're a weird shape as well. Have you got stuff in your pockets and your jeans?
They were men's jeans.
Okay. It's like an ice cream cone, that spliff. You must have been loaded, man. Yeah, I would say that was. Racist. I would say that one is definitely.
There's no intention.
I know there's no intention. But just I don't. It's a weird one, but no one's called in to tell us yay or nay. So, and I guess until someone does, then that's fine. You actually went out like that, did you?
I went to someone's house because it was a New Year party. It was. I don't even remember why I did that. I think I just thought it would be funny.
Anyway, Famous and Fearless was this terrible show on Channel 4. I'm moving on swiftly from that in case we get in trouble. Was hosted by Chris Evans, and it's famous people doing stunts. Now, I turned over and I saw the bloke who went round the world on a motorbike with Ewan McGregor, but not Ewan McGregor, and Rufus Hound riding BMXs.
I don't know what that is.
You know what a BMX is?
No, of course I don't know what you're on about.
Well, I'm describing it to you.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Well, no, I know, but I'm describing...
But I don't know what you're going on about, though, because I've never seen it.
I'm describing it to you.
You need to act it out in a charade.
Okay, so...
3 words.
Put some music on, because this will be... this will be good, hang on. No, that's not... No, that's horrible. Let's have this one, okay. Okay, so...
3 words. Second word. The, it, of, the, and. First word. Damsel in distress. Autograph. Famous. Third word. And 2 syllables. First syllable. Small. Collapsing. Second syllable. Little. Less. Second syllable.
No, first syllable.
Scared.
That's it, yeah. Famous and Scaredless was on.
Oh, yeah, I know that programme. They're on BMXs and there's that Rufus Hound guy.
That's the one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know it.
I know it.
Hello, line 2. Oh, not you again. Go away, you potty-mouthed little idiot. So, anyway, and apparently Twitter was because I wasn't watching it, but Twitter was a storm last night with people saying it was the worst thing they've ever seen in their lives.
Hello there.
Is that David Bowie?
It is indeed.
Oh,
David
fantastic!
Bowie. Hello, how are you today?
I'm very well, David.
Superlative.
What can we do for you, David?
I just wanted to talk about blacking up.
David, are you calling from Bexhill-on-Sea?
Yes, it's my hangout. It's where I hang out with my wife.
Okay.
It's a very glamorous place.
Okay. But yeah, you've called him about blacking up.
Yes.
Yes.
I think you should fire Eloise. I think it's disgusting.
If that picture got out, she would be fired.
I know. I mean, I blacked up in my day, but it was okay back then.
Well, that's because you were on drugs and it was art.
Exactly.
Mine was art.
I had lovely
and you were on drugs.
I was on drugs, unironically. She's got a fake spliff.
That's a good name for a band. Hi, we're Fake Spliff. Okay, David, so you're saying it's okay if it's on drugs and it's art?
It's okay if it's a subversion of a racist cliche, but if it's just some common bird dressing up as a black person, then it's disgusting.
David?
Yes?
Did you know the VAT went up at midnight?
I've heard, yes.
Have you been queuing up for petrol at all?
No, I've got a stash.
You got a secret David Bowie stash of petrol, have you?
A secret stash in my labyrinth. Labyrinth of Petrol.
Thank you, David. Good night. Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's only me again. Sally
Is that
from
Sally?
Crewe.
Hello, Sally.
You alright?
I'm alright, Sally. What can I do for you?
You still haven't played anything by the Happy Mondays, have you? Lee Austin and Cuss are sat here listening to you.
So let me guess, who is there with you, Sally?
It's Cuss, Sally,
Cuffs.
and Lee Austin.
Okay, Cuffs as in Christian Slater?
Don't please. I'm
Okay.
a bit drunk. You know
All
what
right,
I am.
okay.
Please play something by the Happy
What
Mondays.
Happy Monday song would you like, my love?
Anything. Kinky Afro, anything
Kinky
by the
Afro.
Happy Mondays. You know what I'm like. My credit's going to run out
Listen,
soon.
you've been a good sport, Sally.
I know.
Kinky Afro's
Hey,
queued
and
up.
you are as well, mate. You are.
Good.
Listen, we sit here listening to you. Loads of people sit here listening to you.
Oh, fantastic,
Right? And
yeah.
you're an alright bloke.
Thank you.
And
Well, listen.
that, Eloise, she's alright as
She's
well.
an alright bloke as well.
Sally. You're
Well, Sally,
alright, love.
Kinky Afro's queued up. You introduce
Play
it.
something by the Happy Mondays, please.
Kinky Afro's queued up.
My credit's going to run out.
You introduce it and I'll play
I'll
it.
sit here and talk to you all night, I will.
Introduce it and I'll play it.
Oh, go on. You said this last time and you didn't bloody play
I know,
it.
I'm joking. I'll do it this time. You introduce it and I'll
Come
play it.
on. I'm not that bloody drunk. Come on.
Introduce it and I'll play it.
It's the Kinky Afros by the Happy Mondays. Go on.
Not a chance in hell. When will she ever learn?
Live, baby, live. Now that the day is over, I got a new sensation. Perfect moments, but so impossible to refuse. Sleep, baby, sleep. Now that the
is Absolute Radio. The £1,000 mixtape. We have thousands and thousands of pounds to give away to you throughout January. Just identify the clips of the songs that you can hear on our lovely radio stations. Absolute Radio.
If you have a chip in your windscreen, make just one call direct to Autoglass. We're the experts. We can usually repair that chip for free if you fully comp, and it won't affect your no claims bonus.
Call Autoglass directly on 0800 234 234 or book online at autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair, Autoglass replace.
Two things to remember when texting to 81215. It costs 50p plus your standard network rate. And check your punctuation.
Absolute Radio.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Doing a very odd job. She has to pick the best bits of the show from the last year and edit them down so we can send them off to the Sony Awards so that we can't win any Sony Awards, is what happens every year. And you've had to write a summary of every show.
Yeah.
How did you do that at the time, or have you gone back and listened to it?
I'd do it at the time.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is that what you do when I jolly off and go home? You stick around for half an hour or so. Is that one of the things you're doing?
Yeah.
What else do you do in that half an hour?
I try. Well, it takes a lot longer to listen to that, so I don't manage to get all of it done. I do the rest of it the next day.
Okay. Pick a show at random and read us from a show. This is see what we've
so
got
not
up
the
to.
one I just read you.
Don't read that one. No, probably best not to.
Hang on.
I can't. Did I actually say that on the radio?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. I've gone to 13th of January.
Okay. Wow, it's almost a year ago. Wow.
Damien and the Country's chat, bit boring, but Eloise laughs at how Iain says February and she gets the giggles when Iain calls Eloise a racist.
Hang on a minute, this is tonight's show.
They chat about the start of summer. Gatford comes on and Iain says, time for everyone to make a cup of tea. They sing summertime songs and Iain plays with the effects. Iain puts some sad music on while Gatford talks about the countries. Iain pretends it's a bit of old audio and pretends Gatford died.
Oh, God, I do that act every night. Every night I'm thinking, oh, this is fresh and original. No one's ever done this before. And I've done it every night. Tomorrow, can I just say, thank you for that, Eloise. Let's do that every night. We'll pick, every night, we'll pick a show from a year ago exactly.
Okay.
And we'll read it out.
All right, then.
Tomorrow, fingers crossed, if we can dig it out. You've all been sending in your votes for the last month or so for your favourite highlights of 2010 from this show.
Where have you been doing that?
They've all been sending their votes in, and we're going to pick the best. We're going to get those best bits and probably play the 4 or 5 most popular bits from 2010. Hopefully, going to play them tomorrow. Might be Wednesday, but I think we should be able to play them tomorrow. We can pull them off the system. So yes, you have until 9 a.m. this morning to get your votes in, and then the voting system will be closed. You can, of course, vote in the usual way. Or that, your best bits of the show of 2010. Always a lot of fun. People, VAT increase, I will talk about it, even though it's tediously dull. But so, like, all petrol stations that I drove in tonight, and people were queuing up for petrol just to beat that extra 3 pence a litre. So it's going to save them about 39 pence. It's not really a lot, is it? 39 pence.
Oh, petrol is expensive.
Petrol's well expensive, but another 39 pence would be all right.
Oh, no.
I'll pay it.
But you'll pay everyone's extra.
I'll pay everyone's 39 pence.
I'm holding you to that.
Do hold me to it.
Do you want one more of these?
Yeah, go on.
Should I pick another day, or do you want to tell me a day?
Can you do, is the 3rd of January there?
3rd of January. Should be.
Well, unless we weren't broadcasting on the 3rd of January. It may have been a Sunday.
Oh, no, we weren't broadcasting on the 3rd
What's
of January.
What's the nearest date you've got?
The 14th of January.
Well, there's got to be one
nearer.
nearer.
Oh, no, the 11th.
There's got to be one nearer than the 11th.
No, because you had Astro Boy. You were off, weren't you?
I was off from the 13th. I was off on... He was born on the 13th.
Yes, so you were off.
I was off 2 days before that because I was ill.
Yeah, so that's why probably then I've got just the 11th.
Well, no, there should be a week before that.
Well, I haven't got it on me. Maybe it's upstairs. The earliest one I've got here is the 11th.
Well, I don't want that one. I want that...
I can lie to you and say it's earlier.
Oh, yeah, please do.
Okay. The 3rd. Then.
Oh, excellent. That's what I was looking for. Excellent.
Andrea again. This is 11:40 p.m. Andrea again. She was sick at school. Iain tells a story about the first time his wife went to Ian's house and was sick from alcohol. Some boy with 2 essays into Steve Smith, the mental who has rubbish idea about snow.
What happened to Steve Smith?
Snow watch around the country, and how he has 18 essays to write, even though he's studying sport level 1. Cue Ian's rant. Sam gets banned for going to a show he lied about.
Well, I don't know what to make of that. Part of me thinks that's fun. Part of me thinks it's really dull as well. I don't know. Tomorrow's show, it's going to be nice. 3 hours of niceness. You can only phone up if you're going to be nice. And I'm going to be nice to you. And I'm going to be nice to the lady that works for me, whose name is Eloise. And she doesn't think I can do it.
No.
And I will do it. It's going to be 3 hours of pure niceness.
And you got to ring up all the people that are horrible to you on the text and be nice
send them
to
love.
them.
Send them love. As I get older and as I become more mature, i.e. I now have a much bigger mortgage, I have a baby, I have a wife, I am nicer. And I look back at stuff that I did here maybe a few years ago, at the other place before that, and stuff I did on the 11 o'clock show, like years ago. I couldn't do that stuff now.
Good. I wonder how quickly I would have stopped working for you.
One Nut's back.
Hello, mate.
One nut.
Yes.
One nut in heaven when you kiss me. One nut. I don't know how the rest of that song goes, but that bit's good enough. Oh, he's crying. We've gone too far, Eloise. He's crying.
I'm not. I'm laughing.
One nut in heaven.
Iain?
Yes, my love.
I rang about earlier. I got dragged into an impromptu game of Give Us a Clue, and I was ringing up about blacking up.
Saucy charades, yes. Blacking up, yes.
I think it's more acceptable now than it was many, many years ago.
Pourquoi? That's French for why.
Well, back. I mean, if you go back to the days like of Al Jolson,
Yeah.
it was black people and coloured people, and I'm not racist. Forgive me.
But
were considered.
I'm not racist, but
Can't say coloured now.
No, back then
Yeah.
in the days of Al Jolson,
Yeah.
coloured people were considered inferior,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was wrong.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I think it's like with the likes of Matt Lucas and Little Britain, and that it's done with affection. It's not done out of malice.
But then Al Jolson, I don't think, would have done it out of malice.
No, I agree, but if
The black and white minstrels wouldn't have done it out of malice, yet we know, I think, that the black and white minstrel show is wrong, isn't it?
very wrong.
But that wasn't done out of
but
malice.
I think it's all about
Ignorance,
being
maybe, but...
educated, really, Ian.
Yeah.
I think.
So
times
hang on,
have
so what
changed.
you're saying is, once we're educated, then we can black up.
No, you can't say that.
That's what it sounds like. I'm just trying to clarify your point. And if people at home are a bit offended and think I'm genuinely want to get to the bottom of this. I'm not being
just that-
flippant.
well, I think if you might have seen it, Lenny Henry
Yeah.
whited up as Steve Martin.
In True Identity. Lenny
In a
Henry,
sketch.
here's something. Lenny Henry was in the Black and White Minstrels.
Really?
Fact. That's an absolute fact, yeah.
I
yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah, he was in the Black and White Minstrels when he was about 16 years old, yes.
But I think what was acceptable back then isn't acceptable maybe now.
Yeah.
But it swings and roundabouts. I mean, you've got to be careful, haven't you? In anything you do these days, you can't. If you know what I mean.
You can't what?
Well, you've got to be careful, haven't you? I mean, you can't.
A minute ago, though, you said it's more acceptable now.
Yeah. But what I meant by that was
You're going around in circles, one nut. Even Eloise is poking a hole in your argument.
Come on, I'm not racist by any. The best man at my wedding was a coloured person. Dear me. But
I think we call them black people now.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be politically correct. I'm
But
not.
black is politically correct. But like I said,
You're trying to paint me as someone.
I'm not. Of course I'm not. Of course I'm not at all. Of course I'm not at all. But that's an interesting thing because you would coloured was an acceptable term in the 70s and it's now not an acceptable term.
Well,
These things
I'm
evolve.
obviously ill-educated because. Because I'm not racist by any.
Well, no, I know you're not. I know you're not at all. And it's one of those things. It's when you're talking about race and things.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get tied up in knots because you don't want to offend people and you don't want to say the wrong thing, and that's a shame because we should be able to say what we want.
You're right. I agree with you.
But without deliberately intending to cause offence. And I know you're not, and I'm mocking you slightly, and I'm being a little bit cruel there. But I don't want to imply in any way that you're a racist.
No, I know you don't, mate. But it's what it is. It's a sad indictment of the society we live in, where you have to be careful about what you say.
But it's good that we have to be careful in some respects. Cause
of course.
Like the P word and the M word that were thrown around willy-nilly in the 70s.
Yeah.
It's good that we don't use those
It's
so
like,
much now.
I mean, you're pretty much the same. Well, you're a little bit younger than me.
Get lost. You're about 48, aren't you?
40 what? 42, you cheeky. Do you remember? You might remember a sitcom called Love Thy Neighbour.
I kind of remember people talking about it more than the series
Completely
itself.
out of order. You wouldn't. It's disgusting. You wouldn't get away with it now. It's absolutely bang out of order and no place for society with it. But back then,
it was funny.
My argument is, back then in the early 70s, that was considered acceptable.
Yeah.
Whereas now, it isn't.
Yeah. We're in a better position. Everything. Do you know what? Where I'm sitting at the moment, everything's all right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
everything's
I agree
all
with
right. We're in a lot better and stronger position than we were 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Everything's all right. Petrol's gone up a little bit. Don't matter. We'll be all right.
Too right, my friend.
Well, no, always a pleasure.
Thank you, my mate.
Ta-ta. There we go. And that, dear listener, is that.
Just find out who that is.
Oh, shall we try it? Okay. We're going to regret this. I know we are. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's Stephen.
Stephen Leroy Cook.
Yes, it is, mate.
The last call of the first show of 2011.
I know, yeah.
Big up yourself.
I'm all right, thank you.
Good lad. Oh, we've got about 20 seconds, Stephen. What can I do for you? Can I call you SLC?
I'd like to wish you all the best for 2012.
Well, that's very
11,
kind.
sorry,
11. Okay, you wish me badness for 2012, but good things for 2011.
No, good things for all year.
Forever.
Forever, yeah.
Bless you, Stephen. I've got to go. Give us a call a bit earlier on tomorrow. I've had such a dry mouth. It's like the old days when I used to take drugs or something. It was horrible. kind of clarty mouth. It's not good at all.
That word's horrible.
Is a horrible word. Dear listener, thank you very much for indulging us. Do go and download the podcast. The full-length podcast and the Best Bits podcast will be available on the iTunes and absoluteradio.co.uk/podcasts. Thank you, Eloise. Good work.
Ta!
Nice show tomorrow. Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash up next. Good night.
She says there's ants in the carpet.